Yo, good morning guys. Welcome to the live streams again. Morning man like a Roman. GTA is on the move a little bit. Still at this resistance point at the 15-minute time frame. Reading. Maybe more looking into a little bit of sells. Even though we're pushing up right now. Let's see.
Good morning, boys.
Yo, what's up man? Alright man.
How we doing?
Yeah, pretty good. What about you?
Yeah, amazing, man. GJ is in a bit of a nasty situation, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm waiting for sells more.
You clinged more on sells?
Yeah, a little bit to be honest. I'd rather retest the low and the top of this level because it makes sense that it went towards that 800. I would like to see maybe price retested and then continue moving back up towards 156.
Yeah, because the 300 is 4-hour zone. Looking to the left. If you obviously zoom out and go all the way to the left, yeah, it's the zone as well. But then if you obviously go all the way left, it's like a 4-hour zone. So buying into that, it's a bit tricky. I think buys for me, it would be some sort of support above 400.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
It looks more cleaner for me just to get into.
Yeah, I was not really into them buys yet because I saw this 355 level.
Yeah, so that's the 400 level. Yeah, that we can see. It's just a bit.
It's like in between this zone right here. I don't really want to be in. Like between.
It's not enough range as well, right? And you can see the rejections of the bearish candles coming from that side.
Yeah.
That's like on the 30-minute. That's a lot of rejections. And I mean, to get buys, you want to see a breakthrough all those zones to create a high, and then obviously create support for the buy setup. And in regards to the sells, we on GJ we sort of stuck like in an low Asian high range at the moment, which is what 12, 13 pips. Yeah, so that's the zone that you marked up. Even have a look on the 15 120. So that's your sort of a stop zone. That's where the market stopped and then rejected again.
Yeah.
So I would pay attention to that zone.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'll sell if we have a 30-minute candle.
Yeah, if we have a closure below there.
Yeah. But also take in mind that these candles are rejection wicks, so if price comes up there and goes back, you might have some sort of rejection.
Yeah, so you want to see some closures to probably retest the low at least. 4-hour. Yeah, because we can see the Asian session had no volume the previous 4-hour whatsoever.
1 second.
Yo.
Yo, what's
How
up?
you guys?
Hey, Frankie.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good, yourself?
Yeah, good.
Man, it's 28 degrees today in UK. Can you guys imagine?
It's too warm here, man.
That's not even warm, man. That's Dubai.
For me, it's 12 degrees. It's raining.
12?
What?
Yeah.
Bro, do you even have a summer in there?
That's why yesterday I was saying, like, bro, like when I get summer and when I get sun, I enjoy it because.
I
feel
sorry for you, Frankie, then. What's the highest do you get degree-wise?
30 is already in max. Like, if we get 30 is like, whoa.
When you like PW. Crypto miner. Wishing everyone a good day. Thank you, you too. Verdi, I like your trading style. Look, I like your trading style. Please, can you mentor? Not yet. In around 2-3 months, maybe. Mm,
What's your plan, Frankie G?
Gold, very tricky. Like I think buys at least above like 1903 and sells like 1893. So pretty much I don't think I'll touch gold this morning. It's very tricky. GJ, I was looking on the 15, maybe a possible setup, a bit risky. Like now if this 15 can close above, but very risky. I have to see. Otherwise, sales look very good under 155 and very good buys, like at least above like 48, 490, I would say. So yeah, buys here, like if this 15 closes above, next one breaks, like makes bottom wick, breaks the high, and maybe even the wick like 284, that wick, I would take it because under 30 is very choppy. But because we range so much, I think that the breakout could work. The 4 hour looks pretty clean to go at least to that 400 level. And yeah, the 15 looks very good compared to the 30-minute. Like you can
there
really
is
see a good
also
range.
a little problem with sells. Look at the daily close. Exactly what
Yeah.
always say.
No bottom wick.
No bottom wick, makes the bottom wick, and then engulfs the previous candle most of the time. So looking a little bit careful, being a little bit careful with sells, the market, how it moves.
Yeah. But
Like if we have a 4 hour break at a low at the 108, yeah, then we're gonna come back down towards the support at 864.
But like you guys said, like once it breaks that range, you need a close, and after maybe you can take sales.
Yeah. True. But it looks, I was more clinched to buys today as well.
Yeah, it depends. If we start closing below, I'd rather retest the low. But based on the daily time frame and how it closed, we have a very, very high chance of just pushing up and breaking and engulfing the previous daily high.
Because it made sense for GG to come down because of the new monthly. But then, there's nothing wrong yet fundamentally for GG to go down.
Yeah, that's why it's maybe making like the daily and weekly support right now, especially on the daily. Like we pretty much broke out of this range. We came down, retested these highs right here. Start creating a support. Now we closed there without a bottom wick. So what's the probability, first of all, if we start closing soon on this daily candle tomorrow on retesting the highs, pretty high, right? If we start closing clean and strong. So
yeah.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Yo, good morning,
Morning.
Morning.
Now for me, I really don't want to be in this zone, this 311 until 355. That's pretty nasty. So I'd rather buy above that 350 zone, or 400 350 zone. Yeah, let's say I want to buy above that 350 zone for me to go back inside the range and then go to the top at like 844. Gold is on the move right now. Take a look. Gold. Let's put some music on.
Gold is very tricky this morning.
Yeah, gold is very choppy, to be honest, today.
And that's to be expected because those 19 areas, I mean, for the banks and the central banks, so like it's a very crucial area. Very close to the all-time highs, and like I don't know that much behind the fundamental of that, but I do know like the central banks don't like it to be that high, and they do regulate and really watch gold because I mean it's a store of wealth, so it can't go too high, or like it has to be pretty stable, I would say.
Yeah, if you look also, we're like in this daily range. It's very, very ugly on gold.
Yeah, I was thinking first thing I saw when I came to the charts, it's going to be a rather slow London session, I think. But my only idea I'm looking for is on gold break above 1900 flat, because that's going to also be flipping the daily bullish. after tapping into a daily support, and there's like a good 30 pip range over there. At least.
I was looking at that, but if you look, those 3 wicks, and those 3 wicks are very bad on the 15.
Yeah, but that's kind of the same situation as yesterday. If we get like an hourly close above there, then those wicks become targets, and those 15-minute issues will break based on the hourly.
Yep.
That's true.
It's like what we learned from yesterday.
Yeah, gold is very choppy. Yeah, 1903 would be good buys, I think. There's early buys above that, like 1900 flat level, right here.
Yeah, 1900.250. Or for you,
No,
I guess the
50.
price is...
Yeah, a little bit higher. 50, like right here.
Oh, for me, the price is 0.260 on Oanda.
Yeah, it makes sense. Risk buys above. And safe buys above here.
Ultimately, the best situation for buys is once this London 4-hour closes bullish, and then New York will just drive all the way back up to the high at like 1910.
At least 1905.
Yeah, at least conservatively.
Because this 4-hour looks very, very nice. But we're only in the first hour of the 4 hours, so.
Yeah, exactly.
UFO's real. I don't know, man.
Nice.
I don't know.
And yeah, and gold, the nice thing I like too is like if you look on the monthly or the weekly, it went and made that bottom wick at actually around that previous level, like 1893. And now if it started rejecting, I mean, there's a lot of like long targets to go all the way up. There's a very clear range, complete clear candles.
I'm actually not a fan of 1903.50. Because of this 4-hour zone right here. 4-hour and some zones in between. So I would buy between the 1903 and 1905, and I'd rather buy above 1905.12.
Yeah, that's what was Kevin talking about yesterday. Because people were buying sort of 1907, 1910 in between that area. And he was like, yeah, I'd rather wait for breakout through 1911. That resistance for the push further up to 915. Frank, did you get in?
And GJ?
Yeah.
No.
For
Yeah,
GJ,
because you said you sort of like wait for the.
Yeah, I'm
15
eyeing
foot.
that place, but I need a good confirmation because it's still risky setup. Like it made no bottom wick, it broke the top wick, now comes back down. Like if this hour can maybe close above.
Yeah, that would be higher confirmation.
Yeah, even then, tricky.
Because this 4-hour just started to break the previous 4-hour high straight away, sort of.
But that's the thing I also like, because the last 4 hours, like you said, had low volume, is doji. So the fact that it made still a bottom wick, already broke the 4-hour high, like, and with those clear candles to the left going down, like you could expect it to now start going back up, I would say.
Yeah. New York session yesterday again. Same shit.
What do you think about smart money traders who catch 1 to 10 risk reward trades? Yeah, I don't know. More swing type of traders.
Pretty good, but they're like win rate is only might be like 20, 25, 30%. So it's a little bit of give and take.
Yeah, and how much of a patience do you need for that?
Yeah.
How long are you in a trade also? That's the fun thing with us. I mean, we take a trade, like the trade can last 30 seconds and we're done.
I heard of this fund in Africa actually, and they took 1 to 125 risk to reward, but they lost like the majority of the time. So it's like, can you imagine sitting there behind the screen and taking so many back-to-back losses, and then that one win makes back for like so much.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But that for your psychology it works, but personally, I don't think I'll be able to make.
Yeah, especially if you want to make a living.
I mean, it depends. Like, if you want to have a 1 to 25 risk reward ratio, your stop loss is going to be so small. Well, it depends on your target, obviously, but if you have like a 25 pip target, which would be normal, 25 pips, and your stop loss is only allowed to be how small it could be, that doesn't make sense. Like, you have to have like 250 pip targets to be able to normally trade.
Yeah, then you're going to be trading a different strategy than price action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like a sentiment move for the pair to push it or go down.
Good morning, man. Like, new normal earnings. Good morning, good morning. Sandeep, yeah, man. Okay.
Nick is in profits, I think so. He's trading GA.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think he's up a good amount. I think buy as well. Should be in a good profit if he's trading GN. $10 pips.
Didn't look at GJ, but yeah, I heard that there was some clear range and like 20 pip targets.
Yeah, I mean, if this 5-minute creates support on this above this zone, I think that's quite reasonable.
Okay. Damn. Should be good. Michelle. Savage. Tunnel vision.
No distractions.
Yeah.
Hey, what about the Aston Martin, mate? Oof,
Yeah, 1 out of 150. Depends on what it is. 8 or a 12.
DB9?
No. GT8 or GT12. One of the two. I don't know which one it is because you can't really see it.
But
I think it's a GT8.
It looked so good.
Yeah, it's the color combos you can have on those things is insane. Are you already in any trade? No. But you're gonna buy that.
No, I'd rather buy McLaren, bro.
Why McLaren?
I like it. I like it, mate. I sat in a few once, and I just like the setup.
What's your favorite one?
I know it's a 720S, but I'm looking at the 765 LTA one, the new one.
But a 765, okay.
Yeah, that looks sexy though.
You need to take a look at a 675 LT.
Oh yeah,
That's
Spider.
the one Tori has, no?
I don't know. I don't know who I got no idea. I don't really look at their.
I sat in that Senna one, you know, McLaren
nice.
Senna. Yeah, that one's really nice as well. But
That's
but
another level.
Yeah, but the seating, bro, is uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, race cars.
Yeah. It's very tight for me to get in there.
I love how McLaren, they made not a daily driver, like a road car that has a seat in the middle. That's so
Oh yeah,
sick.
speed
really?
tail. Yeah,
The
speed tail.
F1, I think it's no P1.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
speed
yeah.
speed tail. It's called the speed tail. And the F1 was the first one, and now the speed tail.
Yeah, yeah. When they have like an extra back.
Yeah, 3 people you
Like-
can fit in the car. 1 in the middle and 2 on
the
the
driver's
side.
seat is in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, I always like why the hell is the driver's seat not in the middle? Like that's the most logical place to put it, right? And then they finally made it.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, just give me a Ferrari naturally aspirated and then one with a turbo and then I'm good.
Naturally aspirated and then 1 with the turbo. Oh,
Yeah, on a
you want 2?
458. Yeah, on a 458 and then a 488. The 458 to, you know, rip up those noises, and then a 488 to just rip up the tracks.
Yeah. What I tend to see now, it's all these sort of exotic pairs like GA, GN is moving better in London than the pound yen.
Yeah, crazy.
GG has been shitty. We need another Brexit.
Yeah,
Another one.
Japan needs a Godzilla.
Yeah, Japan needs to do something.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Okay, we closing above Asian highs. I think
That
we
could
might
be
see a move.
interesting.
Yeah, I think we might see a move.
Look on Slack. That's what I'm talking about.
It's like, where?
No, only Augustus.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah, this one is powerful.
And we just close above.
But I don't like the structure and the lower time frames, honestly.
Yeah, it's
I don't like this area right here, 300 and 350. But what do we do like that it closed above? What would I even more like if we do a fake out?
yeah. First thing I saw was cells. They look nicer.
Yeah, me too.
Buys
Me too.
have some wicks.
Same thing. Gold rejected the risky buy zone.
yeah, wow.
Mm.
What is on earth?
If we're gonna go below this zone, I say risky. But,
The thing I don't like is that wick, like that 30-minute wick, and the next 30-minute like just didn't do anything, like just closed above, but still like couldn't break that high. Now this one is almost engulfing it in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, is that 300 zone? It's 4-hour resistance to the left if you look at it. So it's a really interesting zone.
why all YouTubers only trade pound yen? Because it moves. Well, not really anymore. But it used to move.
It used to be so nice.
Yes.
Like yesterday's New York
It'll-
session, NYC.
New York was crap. NYC was great.
Yeah, it just moved hard.
No. Yeah. But in London session, the marriage is very, very bad right now. I'm trying to file a divorce with GJ.
It's not happy days.
Like GU is not giving me a trade as well. It's just in a nasty area as well.
Gold now made the top wick.
Gold is
breaking down.
on the move. Like if you... There's just a wick down of 20-30 pips. Doesn't give a shit. Yeah, if we come across this, oh, let's see this zone right here. Oh, not that. 1895 zone. I think we're going to continue moving further down, break the lows, and then the target's going to be 191.30, or even lower at 1890, 89, 92,
Yeah,
71.
makes sense.
But first this, and then what you can do is that 90, well, actually first target's going to be 92.40 because that's going to be the 4-hour wick right here. I mean, the 4-hour flipped, it's coming down. Now, for me, there is no entry yet because this 5-minute is also way too big. Stop loss is going to be massive. I rather want a small 5-minute support being created above here, then engulf everything at the same time, and then continue moving down. GJ wise, we just made a fake out. The probability of a fake out here was pretty high as well if you look on all the other time frames of the rejection. So
If this 4-hour flips, oh boy, we break
That
the
could
low
be
of the
nice.
and we break the low of the 4-hour. Just can we retest the lows, please? Like, give us a move in London, right? Just even like a 20
Do
pip,
one.
man.
Hey, 10 pips, I'm good.
yeah,
Because even yesterday, Frank, you took those sells, like you squeezed those 10 pips in there.
Yeah. I mean,
It was a squeeze.
I knew it's. I took it also because my stop was actually only 8 pips. And
Yeah, it made sense. It made sense because it broke out the Asian lowers and everything. So.
And that's why I like Luke came. I told him, he was like, "Why didn't you leave the one?" I was like, "I don't like this 4-hour. How everything is going down now. It just doesn't look good to me." And what happened? It just rejected immediately after I took my 10 pips.
how can I join your Zooms? Not yet. Ooh,
Sorry.
no problem.
And smashing the cups already.
Yeah, man.
It's okay, Frank. We're gonna get
We'll
a trade.
touch the 4-hour zone I got marked up right here on the 1-hour. I mean, the candles need to close bearish. Now this is pretty good that the 5-minute is closing bullish now. Maybe at a break of the low at 95.22, I might look at a quick entry to sell down towards these levels. Range is gonna be around 27 pips, 27 pips. Sells down towards the bottom of the range where my usual target will be is around 39 pips, 40 pips.
That makes sense. One thing I'm noticing more and more is how, like, if you think of the 4-hour time frame as if it's the 30-minute, and you get a confirmation there that you would trade, like on a 30-minute, then you know that the lower time frame moves are just gonna be so nice. But yeah, any other time, then it can be a little delicate.
Yeah. This zone where we're at right now, 95, is just this support zone. So, what's your leverage on IC markets 1 to 100?
Man, GA moved 13 pips from the next entry. Well done.
Nice.
What do you say?
GA moved 13 pips from Nick's entry. I think Nick.
Sheesh. Yeah, he's aiming for 15, so he might still be in full position.
Yeah, because GA's pip value is slightly less. Because that's like an exotic pair. Minor.
Yeah, gold really needs to close below that zone, to be honest.
Look, GG now.
Yeah, GG.
like my setup now, if we get a close of this 15 bullish and the next one breaks the high, I'll probably take it. Honestly.
You might miss it, to be honest.
Yeah,
Mr.
that's the thing. But
A-Rod, 10 pips is bad risk reward. At least 1 to 3 ratio. Buy low, sell high. Breakouts are not profitable long run, but selling courses and signals is. I don't know if you're able to read, man. I think you first need to be able to read before you're gonna make comments like that. And second of all, look at other big people. Look like Rakil. He trades 10 pip stop losses, 1-to-1 risk reward.
he's made 100K in May, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know about you. Did you make 100K? Probably not. And second of all, we're not selling any courses. We're not selling any signals. So learn how to read, man. You just come here to say bullshit.
Mm.
Some people. The weirdos have arrived. Yeah, they were already there, trust me. Yeah, don't mind them. Thank you, man. Yeah, wouldn't. But this guy, yeah. I'm be like that. Yeah, man. This wasn't my morning to make that comment. This wasn't the morning where you should have made that comment. Who's your mentor? Rakil. Roger Banks. Weeks don't lie. Same names. And like Cody, let's take a look at your chart, man. Zach and Cody. Oh yeah, you have one of those next level ones. Get this RSI thing out of here, Cody, man. Come on.
Mm.
Just a joke.
Franklin?
You can have it.
No, you?
No. I think it will go to 400, but
Yeah, I'm looking above that 355, 400 zone for buys. I don't want to be inside this 300 to 350 zone.
yeah, likewise. That's what I said to myself. I want to have a clean ranges.
Man like Cody here as well. Above 445. Both of you have a different way of trading though. It's pretty much the exact same.
Maybe the thing I have to journal. It works out.
Yeah, just pay attention to that. Maybe next time we can get.
I would have reacted onto it. The only thing I really didn't like was that wick, that 1 hour wick, like at that 284.
Hourly never broke the low.
I like
Yeah,
this chart, Cody. Very nice.
How do
Go
you
ahead,
even send
guys.
that next level chart?
I don't know. I like it's like it's like
Pretty
view
cool.
only mode, but
Yeah.
we can only screenshot.
Because right now this 300 level is a 4-hour resistance to the left.
Mm. Yeah, but I would say that's you counted on volume to like do the push, I would say.
100%, bro.
What's the purple thingy on the chart? This is from Cody.
RSI.
Man, like Nick, do you secure? Oh, yeesh.
I think Nick is making a bag over here.
No, he didn't secure. He's waiting for that 15 pips, probably. You check out my GJ analysis. I don't see your chart, man. You gotta send in your chart. You gotta click this camera icon. Here's the link. Copy paste this part of the link, only this part because I can't see the entire link, and then put it in the chat. There we go, it's pushing now.
Yeah, probably missed the trade. That's like this.
Okay, we can journal for the next time. You know, we don't see these sort of scenarios a lot, many times. It's just, the thing is, it's too nasty to the left hand side. That what makes me sort of be more conservative.
Yeah, but my, like, what I was looking also was like 4 hour. Those like 4 hour candles are pretty clean, and the next level is 395. Like I would say.
Yeah, but
and
guys,
and
do you remember the comment of a man like A-Rod? And now he says I have a 300k account and I secured 10 pips and 12 pips. Now then you're going for 10, 12 pips as well. So what is man talking about? Or is it vice versa? You got a 30 pip stop and a 10 pip target.
Mate,
how dumb are you, man? Come on. Sheesh.
people are looking for validation. What's going on, man?
And then fucks up himself. Yeah. Looks pretty good. I would be careful with this level right here, though. This is a pretty strong level. It's on my chart as well.
Yeah, the 5 minute closed above that 4 resistance.
Yeah, it's on the move a little bit now.
Yeah, I think it will shoot.
Gold is rejecting the support.
yeah, now it has no business to come back down.
Man, like Nick, 25 pips and that.
I really don't care what someone has or whatever, but the funny fact
I'm
is
just
that man's
being happy for him, man.
yeah, the funny fact is that man's talking about our 10 pip targets and then secures 10 pips himself too, like bruv.
Nice. Is the funded account 100%.
And now looking at gold, it's just doing somersaults.
Yeah, just where I really want to see closure below that zone. Man,
Yeah,
like
you're just
A-Rod,
gonna fly.
thank you for being here, but you're a goner.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
By the way, is there somebody called Farhad in the chat? We need you to come in. He wants to be. We unjustly blocked him.
What? Oh, yeah, I just blocked him. Yeah.
No, there's somebody Farhad. I don't know if he's in the chat.
Oh, I don't know how to do it. I need to see how I could do.
Wrongfully
Farhad.
blocked him.
Oh, gee.
that far. He's not in right now.
Oh well.
It is what it is. It was his own fault anyways.
Yeah. We warned him.
Yeah, 100%. Kept on going. It is what it is then.
Yeah, sure. Have you blocked me? No, unsound light. You can type, you aren't blocked.
Why get rid of him if it's entertaining? We're not here to entertain people, man. We're not here for sensation. We're here to focus on ourselves and do the job, man.
Yeah, I didn't take this trade, but I think if you took this trade, like at the break of the 15, you should put stops at break even there. Because it broke the high of the 15. If it starts coming back down, it's respecting the resistance you could see on the 30 minutes. And that's not good because you want to close for it to then push up.
Yeah, I want to see this trade play out.
Like I just have like a kind of like paper trade, like just like imagine myself what I would do in this situation, and 100% I would put stops at break even now.
Yeah, because you know it broke out. It was what, 6 pips, let's say, in profit. You don't want to give it back now.
Yeah, and especially like I said, it broke the high of the 15. So now if it comes down, and considering that level also on the 30 minutes, like you said, that 320 level, like you don't want to see a rejection of that level.
Yeah, because this 300 level is a 4-hour resistance. So I just want to see how it plays in that level. Because if it closing above on the 15, above 300, I think we're gonna push better.
Yeah.
And like Cody telling us.
Yeah, for me it didn't work. Do you have the upgraded version, Master?
I do, yeah. But you don't see my lines. What if you go to the lower time frame?
I can't. You gave me the time frame.
Well, I did it on the 30 minute. Oh, let me try to do that again. Hold on, let's see if we can get this working.
It's gonna be a very long 30-minute candle close.
Yeah, no, that's the daily.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I had to update it. Let's see.
Pretty sick. I think for me it doesn't work.
Well, no. Once you've done sharing, once you've turned on sharing, that's it. You can copy the URL. Like, no, not that URL. The actual URL, like the quote unquote wrong URL.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one. Full on. You can just copy that, and then
paste it.
I think if you do it on your thing,
no.
it's gonna just.
Yeah, it's gonna do the same. It's gonna log in straight away.
Yeah. Try it with my new URL. Maybe
yes.
Something.
Okay.
That's pretty cool though. It's next level chart.
Sure. For sure. Let's take a look. We send it here again. Perfect. You're lucky, and yeah.
Yeah, this would have been a great even trade for me.
Yeah, man. We see it right here.
Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, okay. Then you have to like update the chart and then share it.
It's pretty sick, man. This is the best.
Yeah, that's awesome. You can move it around. The only thing that would be cooler is if you could actually swap through the time frames.
Yeah.
Like go to the hourly and things like that and see where the zones are based off from. But yeah, so those are my zones.
I have a question. What are those like zones, like not black but like tinted black?
That's mine.
The gray ones?
Wait.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Master T's.
Does mine work now?
London session?
Yeah, those are my London session zones. They just make it easier for me to go back and see where it was London and what it did.
Okay, nice.
Wait. Try this one. Oh, I'm sending this to Cody only because he sent me a private message. Try this. Don't try, guys, for the people that are in the Zoom, don't try and send me direct messages, otherwise it's gonna be stuck on your name straight away, and if I type something, only that person's gonna see it.
Yeah,
It
your
worked.
chart works too.
Nice. Yeah, for the people that want my chart, want to view them themselves and look at the things themselves. Here you go. Yeah, good dude, Drexus. Let me try and do that.
I wonder if there's a way to make it so that it's not only like view mode, but you can actually edit it.
Yeah, edit mode.
That'd be interesting.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. And the Gulag can send us their analysis and we can correct it right then and there.
Yeah, Gold's playing games in this range. First time GJ's looking a little bit better.
Yeah, but GG doesn't want to have to break out as well. For example, GG barely moved, but GN did a 50 pip move. I don't understand, man. GG needs to, you know, get back into his road, man.
Back to the ends.
Back to your hands, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, man.
He used to give us 20 pips easy in London.
Parv,
Now,
easy. London
he's
Open would move sometimes 50 pips every single day. You're like waiting for London Open and just get in once price starts moving. And easy targets, easy profits. Now she's playing getting hard to get, you know.
yeah, man.
Pretty easy. Learn to speak like a roadman. I don't speak like a roadman. GJ will tank. Send in analysis. Send in an analysis.
Alright.
Yeah, GG will tank, man, saying that. To be honest, I think this whole 4 hours is gonna be really slow.
Yeah, I think this day is
Possible.
gonna be a little bit slower than usual. Well, on
Yeah.
GJ it's always the same for the past couple 8 weeks or something, so it's not that
It
bad.
just starts consolidating.
It's like
Yes.
London session. We're opening the pound. We're consolidating, guys. Come on.
But you know what?
since-
Now that
Go on,
we
Hank.
said it, I wouldn't be surprised it just like pushes 30-40 pips.
I just hope so. I just hope so.
Me too. I hope that just
Because then he can
Oof.
create a target.
Yeah,
The
for
thing
gold, you
is-
just
Sorry, master.
yeah, like for gold, it's also going to be rather slow. You just want to see how this 4 hour closes. That's all.
yeah, this is just ranging right now.
Literally after the first week of April, we all been like, oh shit, GG moved so much, so nicely,
Yeah.
aggro days and everything. And then after that, man, something happened to pound and yen.
Yeah, but especially the people that just started trading last year and saw the moves, they're having especially a very hard time right now.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
but-
man.
And the way you like don't even think about GJ
Yeah.
like of those 20-50 pip moves. You're like, oh, GJ just moves like 5-10 pips, 15 pips. So once it gets back to the
Go ahead.
once it gets back to the 20 pips, it's going to be like fun because everybody's like prepared for that.
I'm gagging. I can't wait.
Gagging.
What?
That's sort of like a slang in UK, gagging.
Yeah, I know that too, but
I know it has a different kind of slang.
I don't know, guys, what you guys thinking about, but it's okay. You
shit.
got some dirty minds on you. Something like that.
Oh man, to see this resistance way too strong.
If we can create a resistance.
Gagging for those pips.
Oh, trust me, that's the right word to use it right now. Like, you gagging for them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a
And if-
delicate situation. Yeah, sells below would be pretty good. Only the consolidation area right here is pretty trash, and the consolidation area right here at the top is trash as well. But you could get a clean move down to towards the bottom of this one at 864.
Yo, morning.
Yo, man, like Samuel, how are you, man?
Hello.
All good. What are we looking at today?
Everything that moves.
Getting them pips.
Range city.
So we're not looking at GJ today.
Yeah, we're looking to get them gagging pips.
We gotta choke them out of GJ. But if
No, that's a
I
little
sent
bit.
a little too
Yeah,
far.
that's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Man's putting everything on a pedestal now.
Yeah, I sent a live 3 months chart because I think we might just see these slow market conditions until this 3 month closes at the end of June, and it's closing in a way that it's gonna break above this resistance. So maybe in the next quarter we'll see good bullish runs.
Yeah. Or
no,
bearish.
then we'll just buy and sell consolidation.
If you can you open loop?
What?
If Master sends?
I think if you sense the thing, yeah, right here, then it should be good. Then I can move it around. No, this is daily.
Oh, let me.
Come on, man, Master, come on.
Ooh, wrong chart.
Wrong chart.
Man's getting until gulag in that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go up to 252 now.
Yeah, it seems good.
Full margin
Nice.
buys, 10 pips up.
But what
Send-
should happen in sort of like UK as well as Japan for us to move back to 250?
A lot of
Probably
gagging.
UK would have to become the strongest currency, man, in the world at that point.
You can't see the 3
No,
months
because
chart
I
for
don't
some-
have the plan. They're like, oh, you don't have the plan, so you're not gonna be looking at that.
Master, before you send it, like
Yeah.
just normally the way you send
Yeah,
I'll
just
send
do
it
it with the
normally then.
screenshot.
No high-end fancy things.
it. Yeah. I mean, on GG, if we can create a lower resistance over here, below 400 levels, sort of, I think we might go down. But that's only if we create a resistance.
Guys, don't forget to like. We've got 320 people in and only 80 likes. Those are the rookie numbers. Those are real rookie numbers,
Rookie
guys.
numbers, 100%.
That's low.
The guy on YouTube said, choking and gagging, that's deep.
I replied to it. It was way too deep. No, that's a little bit too much, man, like Joey.
Look, you got a question, YouTube. Having wick or no wick?
What?
There's a question. What does having wick or no wick tell?
We get that every day.
Yeah.
I don't. Where is that question? I don't see the question.
Oh, really? It's just
Oh,
below your
right
comment.
here below my comment. Okay, let me explain this thing. Let's keep this to the side. It's already a side chick. So here we go. So let's say you have a support right here, and you have a resistance right here, and you see price coming through. Yeah, let's say we're gonna come up and we're gonna create a top right here. All candles just have them wicks, right? With all the wicks on the candles, so you can understand a little bit better. So that's put that in the middle, yeah, sort of. And then we're gonna come back down with our bearish candles, yeah. Like this, coming back down. And we already see a candle with no top wick. That meant that there's no range for price to continue moving further up. Now, this candle is important. Let's say, right, it's a good situation. This is the good situation, right? Let's say price comes to form the support right in this zone again, where the previous support is also there to the left, right? This candle, let's say this is all 30-minute candle time frames. This candle closed without a bottom wick. Then what happens for the next candle open is that price did not create a range for the next candle to go down from. So what pretty much happens is that price is probably gonna make a bottom wick and then engulf the previous candle high and leave a wick like this behind, because this candle didn't create a range for the next candle to go down towards, so it's rejecting and pushing back up and engulfing the previous candle high. That's a probability. That doesn't mean that always happens. Whoa, that was a little voice crack. But there's a very high probability. Now, what I said yesterday as well, I think it was yesterday, I said as well, like, okay, I'm telling you those concepts, but it's like me standing in the jungle with you, telling that there's a tiger 50 meters away from us, but there is not actually a tiger. So you gotta first go out there and search for the tiger yourself and know that the tiger is real before you're gonna anticipate this concept. And that has to do with everything. If you see someone explain something to you, you first want to validate it for yourself and understand it for yourself that it works. Okay? Now, you could also get a concept that's pretty much the same. I'll put it on the same chart. Let's say this has a bottom wick as well as the green bottom wick, but doesn't matter. Okay, let's say this candle though. Let's say this candle we're pushing up, right? We just created the support. This candle now does have a bottom wick, so let's make that red to be a little bit more clear. Make that red. There you go. This candle did create a range, and this candle did not break the previous low, but still respected it. So let's make that green as well. A little bit of an explanation right here, but let's doesn't really matter. Let's see, this candle did respect the low, but it closed without a top wick. Now what that meant was, okay, yes, there's range already here created, but the probability got less for price to push further up towards the top. And the reason why the probability got less is because the previous candle did not create the range for you to go further up. Right? So are you wanting to execute on a no-wick candle? Well, this is a perfect break and retest, so you could maybe wait for price to, create a low, and then from that low start flipping and to continue moving up. That's a possibility. But at the end of the day, trade would always have a lower probability. Always. So I wouldn't personally want to execute on a no-wick candle. I'd rather wait for a support to form on the 5-minute or whatever, and then for it to flip. But also, I would never take it on full risk. So that's the thing about no-wick candles. Now there could also be another situation where you actually haven't made this range yet. So the probability of price retesting the eye is just very high, right? Even though it closed without a bottom wick. So once the new one makes a bottom wick and start to continue moving up, then the probability of the high being retested is pretty good. So you can anticipate price to start moving up after that, right? Now, let's say you didn't make this. Let's say you didn't make all of this movement. Let me remove this for a second. Let's say you come into the new zone. This is the new zone, and you're stuck inside this zone right here. Let's say you're consolidating right here, right? Let me make a couple candles. Let's say you're consolidating right here. Red ones. Oh, very nice candles. Couple green ones again. I just want to make sure that you really see that this is a range we're in. So let's say, right, we got one bearish candle closing right here. All these candles do have wicks, right? All these candles have wicks. There we go. Put the wicks up on the screen. the wicks up on the screen. Sorry, it is taking a little bit too long for the people that already understand, but I want to make sure that the guy that asks it doesn't ask it again and understands it. Right? So all these candles just have bottom wicks. They're very small, but I don't give a shit. So, let's say, all of a sudden, this candle starts engulfing and creating a support right here, right? And it closes outside of the range. But there's no range created by previous candles to the left before. Right? Say that candle does it, and let's say this candle closed without a top wick inside the new range. The probability for price to do a fake out after that is very high because there's no range created. And what do you want to do when there's no range created? You want to stay out. What you don't want to do is get in. And especially when there's really no range created. So many times what you're going to see is price going to engulf this candle right here, come back down inside the range, and sometimes even push all the way down. And this candle is most of the times going to make that top wick. And we did that on, what pair did we do it at? Let me
Yesterday on gold, I think.
Yeah, today we are also did the same on pair. On GJ, right here, GJ, daily time frame on GJ. Same exact situation. Price closed without a bottom wick. Right? No range for the next candle to move down towards from. Price made the wick on the next candle and starts going up. The probability of this candle also going back to the top is now very high. I don't say it's going to, but it's very high. So, hope it makes sense. It's a pretty wide explanation for you right there, but these are setups that I see happening over and over and over again in concepts, but now you have to validate it for yourself. Is this man actually saying the truth? Right? So, go out there for yourself and backtest it, and if it makes sense to you, apply it. Perfect. No problem.
Very nice.
Hope that was a pretty okay explanation. I go everything through each other, so.
Well done.
Can you go over all of that again, please? Bro,
Missed
yeah,
it in
just
yours.
rewind it, man. No problem, David.
In short, it's a 50-50 probability for the next one to continue.
Yeah, so that's what's 50-50. 50-50 is gambling.
Yep. Sometimes, though, with experience, there are exceptions.
Yeah,
Like
and that's what I said. If you have a no wick candle and price makes a bottom wick, right, and makes a 5-minute support and then starts breaking high, then you could also just anticipate price to start moving, right?
True.
Can I show you my GJ trade last night and tell me if it was good? Yeah, sure, man. Dan, send it. Make a screenshot here with the camera icon. Go to the right of the chart, and then copy paste this link right here. Gold's coming back down again.
Same with GJ. I had a buy stop in, but now this thing's like reversing, so close half.
Sheesh.
I stop on GJ.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of a rush area for you.
Oh, nice.
I had a buy stop in like at 1:30 my time.
Nice trade on GA, Nick.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Did you hit take profit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Set the parameters on magic keys and just let it do what it was doing.
well done. Very nice trade.
Yes, sir.
Man, like Nick flying them positions up and down.
Yeah, but after this GJ trade, I'm basically done. That's my 2 for the night.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
Hey, that's good. I like that.
Yeah,
Well
change
done,
man
Nick.
over here.
Well done, Nick. I'm happy for you, man.
Yeah, Cody. Very nice. Someone is gonna sell on gold in the Gulag. I would personally wait, but makes sense.
Oh, D-Man, I know who that is.
The man.
Mr. The Man.
Who's that then?
One of my consultees. At least I think so.
Okay, I got no idea what's going on here. And I got more questions in my mind right now. You're not from the Gulag. What's this, man? What the hell is going on here?
GU looks like it's setting up for a sell.
Yeah, but it's in that dodgy range, and the 4-hour support is just a few pips away from it.
Oh yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, I don't want to sell into that. I'd rather see closures below and maybe form resistance at that level. If it goes, it goes.
Yeah, good mentality.
It is what it is at that moment.
Circo FX is like, lol, someone check up on Frank. You doing good, Frank?
Yeah, sorry, no, I just went and had breakfast.
Okay, nice. I don't know why he said that, but pretty funny.
That's nice. Yeah, I mean, how it's ranging, I was like, yeah, just gonna make some breakfast.
Yeah, the thing with GJ is you can't really anticipate volume to come in because it hasn't been coming in. So it's delicate.
Yeah, look at
Yeah, I don't even know
situation.
why I bothered touching that pair anymore, to be honest with you.
Wait for 15. Yeah, gold, you need to wait a little bit longer. I mean, 15 is closing right now. But still, it's closing without a bottom wick. Yeah. Go. Close without a bottom wick.
It's gonna be a live example of your no bottom wick.
Maybe.
explanation.
Hopefully. I hope not, because I just want to go down. Then I can sell from 95.13. And 15 minutes are a way less strong probability of that. GBP interest rates come out today. Be patient. Yes, sir. Look at how many. Okay, next to 2007, look at how many mortgages.
Oh yeah, but
Approvals.
wait, because
Okay, now.
interest rates are 0, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay. Look at the drop right here, man.
Yeah,
Something like 13K. Now we got and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months later, 100K.
that's why
mortgage
the
approval.
real estate market is going up, because everyone's taking the mortgages and trying to get the houses
Yeah,
in UK.
but it might do the same like this.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna like bang.
Yep. It will be a
Run.
crash for sure.
And I will buy at that crash.
I mean, interest rates are important, but I mean, over the last years, we've been so low that it actually doesn't really impact anything. I mean, the real estate compared to other, like I would say, markets is still one of the most stable ones.
Yeah, I find this really, really, really interesting. I like this a lot.
I mean, mortgages, all it does is like for the economy, like it helps it stabilize itself, and or not like.
Yeah, but when you have a 0% interest rates, you know, that doesn't help anything.
It does, because then people invest, because they're like kind of most of them are like fear of missing out, because they're like, oh
Or that creates FOMO for sure. Yeah, but then in the long term, I think those people are gonna, you know, lose a lot of money.
no,
Because
I mean, it depends on the situation, but if you only take mortgages, that doesn't do anything.
yeah, if you just only take the mortgage, yeah, for sure. But mostly people take in UK mortgage to get a house. Mostly in UK, because I think you need around 20k as of your deposit.
Down payment, yeah.
Yeah, down payment, and then you can receive the mortgage and everything for the house. And right now the housing market is absolutely, you know, skyrocketing, because for example, my dad bought a house 5 years ago for 350k. Now that house is probably worth around 450.
Yeah, but it's worth 450. It's, you know, that's the thing. It's also a lot of inflation at the end of the day.
Yeah,
like there is some capital gains on that, but
no, because what he did right now, did the loft as well, so that adding value as well. So but people that are taking mortgages for the houses and to buy houses right now when the interest rates are 0, wait till they get smacked with a probably 2.5 interest rate or even higher.
Yeah, but I mean, sorry.
Yeah. Next to that, GJ is doing what I said a little bit before. What also Master P said. Well, this candle closed without a bottom wick. What did I say? Price gonna make it that bottom wick on the next candle and then start moving up. This candle didn't come to a close yet, so everything could happen. But this is the concept that I was talking about. No bottom wick. Next candle is gonna make a bottom wick and then push up. It might not even fully engulf the candle, but it did push up bullish like that way and reject it. But I say if 5 minutes gonna create a resistance right here and then continue down, yes, then you're gonna see price continuing down, even though price has a bottom doesn't have a bottom wick. But there's also a probability that we keep on pushing up because of the no bottom wick candle. So
with GJ, look, I think if we form a nice resistance and we go below Asian lows, I think we gonna be.
I was thinking about this low, but I don't want to be outside of this range. Like this low right here at 250.
Yeah, because the range is only like 8 pips.
Yeah, that's why I was like, nah.
Yeah,
I'll wait.
No, not to sell. Obviously, sell below Asian low.
Yes, Asian lows. That's gonna be like
No, that's your Asian low. Where you at 150.
That's like all the way pre-Asian.
Oh, okay.
That's your Asian lows.
Yeah.
So that was the GJ stuck into it. So if we can come back into that range and break below 150, below Asian lows, then, you know, London is gonna create its own lows. And where is your next support? Is 154,900.
Yeah. Around that, you go at this level here to the left, 992, and then 8. You have this level 900, but I'm rather looking at like 850. 850. But I'm looking at this level as well. You see at 992 level, pretty much 151 flat.
Yeah, it's okay. But the thing is, we got clean candles coming that way anyway.
Yeah,
so
100%.
That's like our previous resistance-ish.
Well, we might make a support on that zone and then create a resistance and then continue moving down.
Yeah, because today we need to be really patient with GJ. I mean, buys, as I said, it's like we just buying into the range, which is, you know, there's no structural value there. So yeah.
Morning, Guala. The poor guy just came in.
Oh, good morning, man.
Yeah. Guys just totally ignored me there.
Oh, sorry, man.
I was like, "Rip." They hate me.
Why is this not moving? What's this bullshit?
What's going on, Gollum? How you doing?
I'm actually looking to short around this area.
What are you gonna shoot? GG?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I said. If we create resistance and a quite strong one, we're going down.
Yeah,
But
'cause the higher
you-
it broke the previous higher low on the 1 hour. Now it's retesting. If it confirms the retest, then
Ooh. Jeez.
Yeah, I want to see safer sells obviously below 150. Because you leave in that zone, the range zone.
Yeah, or just like a close or something at least like that strong support 150. Even impulsive, maybe a bit risky once it start breaking the bottom wick, but knowing GJ, I mean, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, to be honest, it might do that, what you just said, Frank.
No. On gold, what you can see, price pretty much filled the entire candle body of the previous candle. And this is the exact setup or the exact pattern I just explained a couple minutes ago, where price closed without a bottom wick. Next candle is gonna make the bottom wick and then go all the way to the top of the body of the previous candle. Maybe engulfs it, but if you listen and you understand it, this is a very, very nice what's it called again? Situation where it shows you that this happens.
Oh man, like Marco's looking for gold sells.
Yeah, I was looking at the same thing, Marco. Like Marco's. I miss you, Marco's, man.
We need those.
How much percent do you make this month? 50? Or last month? Have you taken any trades? Not yet. Marcos is flying. And get some good pips. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the 151 level. Make sure that don't sell into the support. Probably gonna use good lot if we see GJ forming. Normal lot size.
Even if GJ closed it back in the range, personally, I wouldn't take it, but that could be maybe an idea with low risk to then sell it, like taking into account that it did like a fake out to the upside.
Yeah, pretty much did if we close back inside, and then once we start breaking lows, then you can anticipate price start moving, right?
Yeah. But yeah, just not worth it. Like it's just a few pips lower, so we can sell it safely. So rather do that.
How much stronger is a 30-minute than a 15-minute candle? Got a question here in the chat. Well, there's two 15-minute candles and one 30-minute candles.
Double.
Yeah,
should explain you pretty quickly.
Times two, boy.
Yep. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I understand the question. Now, we didn't fully fake out yet because if you look on the 30-minute time frame, we're actually still above the range for the 30-minute.
Yeah, and hourly is closing weak too, so.
Yeah, I think 9 o'clock again is gonna have the move. if you remember, Master, and we spoke about this.
Tokyo close.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Hold up.
Let
What's
me.
going on?
Yeah. Yeah. You want to know? Go to WhatsApp.
Oh dear. Let's see.
Oh my god. There you go.
What have you done now,
Look who reacted to my story.
Oh, the
Oh.
bad boys.
The bad boys.
Baba boys.
Oh, boys. You see it?
Nice. Yeah, I saw it. It's pretty good. Gotta get in touch with Dominion Markets. I think.
Yeah, let me call Rikil. It's pretty easy done. Yeah, I might call him in like a weekend and talk about it.
Yeah, because it's a fair thing what we talked about.
Yeah,
You give him.
it's pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's for later. Are you Rikil's student? Yes, we're his students. Pretty much.
I think Luke, you need to put that on a screen so people can see it, not ask you every single minute.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We got questions asked every single day that are the same. So.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah. I would send a
Fair
chart. What's the no
The
bottom
thing,
wick?
Oh dear.
I need to make a separate video on that.
Yeah, just have it on your.
Just do it, man.
Yeah, I should do it. I'll make a separate video for you guys on what no bottom wicks will tell you.
For the gram.
For the gram
Yeah.
as well, and for YouTube.
Just give a little whiteboard and that's it.
The TikTok.
Your normal earnings gonna make the perfect graphic designing thumbnail for me.
That thing with Dominion Market works out though. Make sure to include this in the cake over there.
There we go. We have a candle closed in the 15-minute. I already did a fake out. Gold also did what we expected it to do. It engulfed the previous candle. Now you can see maybe price coming back down and breaking the lows, but this is the concept right here. If you scroll back, this is exactly what happened to the no wick candle that I explained. Price closes without a bottom wick, next one makes the bottom wick, and engulfs the previous candle. Just scroll back where you see me making a lot of ugly writings, and then you
Scribbles.
understand. Yeah, then you understand. Ooh, look at the fake out.
Yeah.
The only thing with GJ is like the 1 hour, like how the phone still, I mean, could be like a break and retest, but now the fact that it already broke the low is good sign for it to keep going down.
Do want to make a little toppy wick.
I'd want to see this hourly close below that 150 level, and then with Tokyo close, we can correct the 15 pips of clean traffic left, like that one big hourly candle from Asia Open.
Honestly, already this 30 minutes, I think.
Tokyo closed now, Master. Hong Kong market.
Yeah, now it's London Open, and then with this hourly close, we'll have the Tokyo market close.
No, Tokyo market has closed now. You got a Hong Kong, I think so.
Let me check.
If I'm not wrong.
I think it was 1 hour after. Yeah, it ends at
Tokyo
11
closed an
o'clock.
hour ago.
And then you got Nick coming in. Man, let Nick just jump in like, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it closes in an hour, guys.
Hong Kong closing. So it was Tokyo now.
Technically at 11 o'clock with this 4 hour close, but 10 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock UK time is the close of Tokyo market, and then we see.
Let me send you to WhatsApp, boy.
Okay.
Oh boy. I finalized my divorce with GJ. Well, it was expected to not really move clean up. So for the people that bought, be careful.
Send you to WhatsApp, guys.
Okay,
Let
what
me
time
take a
zone is that?
little look on WhatsApp.
4 p.m.
Yeah, so-
Oh, 4 p.m. Tokyo time.
Oh,
Yeah, so 4 p.m. it's always closing, right? Every single market that is closing at 4.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. All right.
Yeah, so it's Hong Kong that it's closing in an hour.
But Hong Kong isn't that like 1 hour ahead? No, before Tokyo.
Bro, don't ask me these questions. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. We know that 10 a.m. my time, 9 a.m.
Yeah.
your time moves happen. That's
Yeah,
That's that.
that's it. That's all that matters. Asian
It's
session
simple.
is going at that time.
need to
Keep
go.
it simple, yeah.
Just to add on, it's supposed to be London Open. We've made exactly like 5 pips, 6 pips move.
A full 5 pip move. Sheesh.
I invited someone separate to the Zoom. Normally never do that.
Is it a special guest? Or-
No, that's Sham that made the
Oh,
Crab?
it's
no,
Sean Lee.
no, Sham. He made the graphic design
The
for me.
banner.
Yeah, the banner.
Nice, nice.
I don't know if he can join. Really fun. Where are you from, Luke? That's a good question, man. From space.
The moon.
An alien.
SpaceX.
NASA.
Man, like Marcos giving us the Forex time zone converter. Let's check it out. Marcos giving us the Forex time
We
zone.
got double
Ooh.
things on. Whoa, we got. Oh, it's
Got the double trouble.
double trouble. Hey, what's up, Sham? You want to say hello? You can. You just need to unmute yourself. Any sells are cool at the moment, Luke, or are you still looking at buys? I was pretty much looking for sells, but yeah, it depends. Price, the previous kind of engulfed, so this is pretty much respecting the support and it pretty much the fake out. So it could continue up to the top of the range right now. GJ wise, yeah, it's a little bit strange.
Yeah, the thing is, GJ hasn't closed back in the range. And I mean, if we sort of form some sort of support above the Asian highs, I think it will be reasonable now that we got a structure for us to move bullish to 500 level. Or 400 at least.
Whoa, look at GA, man. That is moving.
Yeah, GA did the... Nick got 38 pips, man.
Sheesh, this is gonna make a support above 1.82631 and then retest the high and then continue moving up. Wouldn't be surprised.
Well, the thing is, if you look on a 4-hour,
Sheesh.
it's making a higher low.
Yeah, this
from,
is gonna
from the
go.
previous swing. So I think it still can go up.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if we make a support, like a next 30-minute close bearish, previous one, this one broke the previous low, so you could come down, create a support, and then retest the highs and continue moving up towards all these levels here. I don't know what.
Yeah,
It's
Nick
marked up
had a
right now.
perfect entry.
Very nice. Gold's doing some ranging. GJ is ranging as well. Didn't fully
as I'm
fake out
saying.
yet, so it's not like there yet, giving us that move down, right?
Yeah, I think as I'm saying, if I find the 15 have a closure, a nice bullish close, I might take a buy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because now we got some sort of a structure.
Yeah, support formed above the previous resistance. It faked out on the 15, but it didn't fake out on the 30 minute.
To be honest, it didn't fake out on the 15 as well. If you look at the Asian highs, because You got your so that. Oh, you looking on the Tradingview? Okay. Yeah, on my MetaTrader, it didn't fake out.
I can look on military.
Yeah, 243. Yeah, didn't really do anything.
Yeah, true. Exactly closed above on
Yeah,
MetaTrader
yeah,
faked
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's your Asian high. So if we can create support above Asian high, I think we're gonna be really Gucci to go up.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Because then we create
Yeah,
structure.
I will wait for a highs to be broken though. Because this zone is very strong. Like, the only thing I don't like is this 4-hour level right here at 400.
Yeah, my idea, like I said, I think 30-minute close above that 316. Then we still have like 10 pips to go to that 430 level, kind of. That's my idea.
Yeah, because this hourly might fill the wick, 340.
Yeah,
and
true.
keep on pushing. But I want to see this 15 candle closure.
You at a very critical level. Yeah, it's at that breakout zone, but there's so many levels left right now. Selling should be good, but you want to sell below like that 400 level, right? 410, 420. What you smoking? GA, yeah, that looks just insane. I mean, it could also create a support above that 920 level and then continue moving up. But that's an insane move on GA. GA is moving very clean compared to GJ, man. This is just moving cleanly every single day, nearly every single day. But there's a lot of days where GA just moves. Might look into it a little bit more because this makes a lot more sense than GJ. There is a lot of ranging right here though. Also ranging between full and breakout. Okay. Okay. Back on gold. Okay, so the 30-minute candle did close pretty weak. This one did break the high. That's what we knew already, but it's really, really, really difficult for price to come outside right now. It's just ranging right now. Maybe you're gonna see a breakout at New York. It rejected this support. It's rejecting this resistance. Yeah, it's nasty. You really want to see or like a support created at resistance or a resistance created at support to sell off from. So you also have a normal stop loss. Otherwise your stop loss is going to be insane. What do you think about? Yeah, that's what I think about gold. Exactly what I think about gold. Just nasty situations right now. Nasty situations. And the thing is, you just have to wait, be patient. Don't just try and jump in any trade, guys, because it doesn't make any sense. You're waiting on a 30 or a 15 on GJ Augustus.
He's already in.
Looking at it now, I think breaking maybe the 15 high is good, because then it's like breaking resistance. It makes the bottom wick.
Yeah, if we close above that 320.
320, yeah. Yeah, the only thing I'm bothered about at that moment is that 400 level. 400 is that 4-hour previous resistance, and yeah, we did break some structure right here, but
it's like an impulsive break. So the question is there volume to continue that impulsive break up? And yeah, probably not, considering how it's been moving.
That's the thing.
Yeah, on gold, I'm just gonna wait for this hourly, for this 4 hour to close. Or if we do get a close above like 1900, 500, then could be a good idea to continue up, retest the highs, but likely to happen with New York volume or NYSE.
Yeah, lately, 7 a.m. my time, I don't know what time that'd be for you, well, 6 hours later, has been like the biggest push in the market for London close.
Yeah, towards London close, true. Yeah, yesterday I was eyeing sells on GJ towards London close, but comfort wasn't there to execute, but it went a full 15 pips.
Yeah, I took them as a retest yesterday because when we made that low, I was like, okay, can we retest that low? And that was a clean move.
Yeah, I think you probably took it on the 5 minute.
Yeah, it was on a 5 minute.
Yeah, very nice.
It's my usual setup, you know. It's like my bread and butter.
Yeah, true. I've seen you take it before. But there's my new trading plan, like dynamic sessions. If I see a really good confirmation in terms of the higher time frames, and it's at a high volume time, like either pre-New York to New York Open, NYSE to London close, those are both very high volume times, then I'll just, trade during that time.
Yeah, that's what I said. Wait for GJ to close in 15 minutes instead of taking impulse entries, because that's a huge rejection on the 30 minute.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll be eyeing.
Now it's gonna fake out if we close back inside.
Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly, and maybe eyeing to take a small cheeky sale.
Yeah, but just below 150, bro.
150. We need to go below 150.
No, but like dynamic risk, like just like 0.025.
Because Frank, as long as we stay in this range, there's no sells. Like it doesn't matter because 100%. it might come to 150 and then push back up.
Well, the thing is, if we come down right now and break the current low of the 4 hour candle, then we have a very high probability of filling this one, breaking this one, and coming back down towards support. And we're rejecting this level right here, which I've marked up in 350 around that. So 340, 350. So it makes sense if we start turning, flipping, breaking 151, and really breaking it, not just going like on top of 150, but really going towards 145, 140. Then we are able to break the lows and continue moving down. And I would be looking at an entry at that moment.
100%.
The 15 minute did do a fake out right now, so let's see. What would be better situation is wait for this candle to close below, but the probability of this candle closing normally below is very low, and it might move like an absolute rocket because of the fake out and rejection of the 4 hour level.
Yeah, 4 hours flipping now.
There you go, it's coming down right now, so let's see.
Yeah, you gotta wait at least for this 30 minute to close. If it's the 1 hour, even better.
I got in a little too early on the EU.
EU? Oh, it's different pair. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
3 pip drawdown, 8 pip stop.
Okay. Yeah. You got sells.
Oh, buys, man.
Oh, I was about to say it's very strong.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I understand you. I understand what you're buying. I was like, maybe it broke close below that you're gonna sell, but
nah. I buy when people sell, you know me.
Yeah, I know. One price coming down, you see Koala jumping in, like, boys, I'm in.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Are you more naturally inclined to buys? Like,
no, I also sell when you guys buy.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Like for real.
Or
It's
just
just,
your-
it's just how I don't know, bro. It's
It's just your style.
yeah,
We're your indicator. We come
yeah.
on the screen, we're
I feel like when everyone's seeing sales, it's only natural to look for the opposite and be different.
That's
You know
true,
what I mean?
yeah. But it's if it's like fully again the trend, I don't know at that moment.
Yeah, you wanna be with the trend.
Yeah, the trend's yeah, for sure, always. The trend's long-term bullish on EU. All it needs to do now is form its higher low. Because if you see this choppy way down after a big push, that already confirms it. But I'm back.
Yeah,
in
you and
profit.
Michelle have something in common, man. You'd have a quick talk together. She does the same.
It works. If it works, it works. You know.
Yeah, I think Michelle was just playing the range over here. She bought the support in a range to go to the resistance.
Just buy on gold. I was looking at it, but I was more focused on E EU.
I sent a chart over to Luke on the 4-hour, the upward trend of the 4-hour, and we were at a major support on the 4-hour.
Where did you send it?
Support.
I sent it in the chat. It was a Tradingview chart.
Can
don't
you
know
send
if
it one
you-
more time?
I don't know if you use fibs, but it was a 76.40 on the fibs also. I was looking at those buys. I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Yeah, I've been looking for buys on gold too, but I want to see the candle closing above, flipping the daily bullish. I think this is the chart from Michelle. Oh yeah, this one. You saw it, the channel one. I sent it in the Zoom.
Oh yeah, the channel one. I've seen that one. Yeah.
The tunnel vision.
I know vision. Yeah, makes sense.
That's
'cause
crazy.
If you move to the 4-hour as well on gold, look, then I can bet.
Oh, there's TJ. Yeah, 4 hour here. Yeah.
If you zoom out just a tiny bit. Yeah, it's just like that. If you guys consider, like, if you think about this was the 30-minute, if this was the 30-minute, we wouldn't really be looking for sells here, like here or here. So that's one confluence I use, is I just think of the higher time frames of like, well, if this was a lower time frame, would I be looking for a sell to continue lower after it's already moved so much lower, right? So that's one concept I'm working on.
Very nice.
Or another concept is your higher lows formed right there.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. On the daily,
That's all
there's
you
The
need.
also-
easiest one.
That's the easiest
Oh,
one.
yeah. on the daily, it's also daily support.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I think EU's gonna clap me. Come on.
DJ can't make up his mind. I'm sitting here watching this candle. It's like,
Yeah, it's like up, down, up, down, up, down. Just made a fake out. It's like, no, we're not jumping down anyways.
But you're done for the day, Nick, right?
yeah, I'm just here hanging out,
Okay.
playing Apex.
Oh, nice.
Just playing them games.
Just chilling at
1000%.
like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, man, I'm already up. Can't go to sleep right now.
Are you sometimes like full on tired of your sleep pattern, or is it like no, just build
Second
into
nature.
second nature?
No, like the other day I was just like beyond tired, so I didn't even trade.
Yeah.
And until recently, when I started like really forward testing, I wasn't staying up. I would just back test on soft Forex and then go to sleep.
That work.
GG be gagging.
Yeah, I wasn't about to stay up and sit there and watch it range.
Yeah, doesn't make sense. We're wasting your time. The gold closes above 90. But still, okay. Bearish overall, but I don't understand why you're overall bearish. I mean, we broke the structure right here. Overall bias is bullish. We're on all the time frames, we're respecting the lows. So my overall bias on bull is bullish. We're respecting the low, respecting the low, respecting the low, respecting the low. respecting this low, respecting this low, respecting this low, you know? So the overall buy is bullish, even though we're coming down on the lower time frames right now. We're respecting this. If we start breaking this, yes, then we're going to be breaking structure on the full target selling thing. I would sell inside the zone. Doesn't mean that even though the full on buy isn't is bullish that I wouldn't sell. But if this structure breaks, then we have a high probability for prices turn bearish. But at the moment, we're pushing bullish, man. Overall structure for gold is bullish.
See, can this 30-minute on GJ close below 150 in 6 minutes? Can it give us this little treat?
It's hanging around at that level. You know what GG does? Last 5 minutes. We're gone.
It would be nice.
No, it's pretty much breaking.
Yeah, and it looks like
30 minute
volume is coming in too.
Yeah.
30-minute closes under, break like little top wick, break at the low wick, and should be Gucci.
Yeah, and you can see the candles getting bigger and bigger as
Yeah.
well. Like during the start of the session, they were like maybe 3 pips. Now this 30-minute is like the body at least is 8 pips.
If I look at the London volume, what's that for a candle?
Sheesh. A full big pip.
15 pip candle? Yeah, it's nothing.
I think you can see GJ go to 154, 500.
No, it broke. So I think it should
Yeah. This
go
is your
down.
higher low.
I'm waiting. I think I'm waiting a little bit longer.
100%.
This is
That'll
your
be
low.
very
If this
close.
4-hour candle closes, this is your lower high confirmed officially, and then it should make a lower low as we're taught. And I see the most reasonable area to go to is 154, 500 after that.
It's gonna be the first trade in so long on GJ.
Yeah, good move right now, but I'm
You gotta be disciplined.
yeah, I want to wait for the 35. 4 minutes
I'm waiting
left.
as well.
Yeah,
4 minutes left for the 30. I don't care if it goes right now. Want to make sure that I don't fuck up a trade on GJ, because GJ is dangerous, guys. You do
You can just as easily move back
Yeah.
into the range.
look how it moved right here. Look how it moved inside the range. It's kind of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, for a very long time. So you don't really want to be stuck in that. If that happens, right? Really want to be careful with that. Otherwise, you're gonna get yourself in a nasty situation.
Yeah, if it does close below, maybe an extra confluence is if once it breaks 0.100 or 0.11, because then it's breaking the 4-hour low as well. That could be.
I got a question. How much have you invested right now? Like, what do you mean? In what? Can it give us a little treat?
Oh, nice. And the Gibran has been following my things where you buy support and gold,
Nice.
sell resistance, and he caught 35 pips from the bottom.
Savage.
What a really good trade.
No, away. There you go. The deeper it closes, the better it is. So, well, not
Yeah,
too
nice.
deep,
Yeah,
not too deep, but like 120, 130, right here where it is right now. That should be a pretty good situation. Doesn't already
perfect.
give it a little bit of a move.
Oh, we just might miss the move.
do you say?
Yeah, like we talked about.
Man, if it does that, GJ's such a.
No, but it makes sense. GJ does that. GJ is like that. So if you wait, you know this can happen. I know
Yeah,
this
of
can
course,
happen.
but it's like it's ranged all London sessions, and then that one time when there's clean traffic, it just moves.
Yeah, but you know how GJ breaks out.
Yeah, of course, it's normal.
You know how GJ breaks out. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. And if I get a good close, I get a good close. If it already moves, it already moves. It is what it is.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't give a shit.
What it is.
Took it the other day.
Still could treat us a little bit nice as after all these ranges, you know.
Yeah, probably I won't probably do the 4th of June, but I'll start from the 5th, I think. Well, Friday is a good day for me. So maybe do the 4th, but let's see.
I think he is doing the 4th. That's the last one, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's doing this at the end of this week. Business spread so high in the mini markets. I don't. Yeah, you should contact them if the spread is that high. That's not normal. Yesterday. Just be patient. No fear of missing out. If it moves, it moves. If it doesn't move, it doesn't move. That's the key, man. That's the key. Don't care if it moves. If it moves, you know what? Next time you get the move anyways. DJ's been like playing ugly games anyways, so I don't think you
last
should.
couple of days around this time is when like the direction is already like decided.
Yeah.
Question is, how are we gonna execute on this? I think if we
Break
create a
the
tail
low.
up,
Mm.
yeah, break the low. Could
Tail
be.
up, break the low, and Gucci.
Or it comes to retest 150, and then you execute at 150 with a 10 pip stop loss above the range. Could be potential.
Yeah.
Because then by the time it breaks the low, you're already up 7 pips or something.
Yeah, but the thing is, the range, 3 candles in the range are actually big, so I would rather wait for the break at the low because you would get 10 pips either way. So
True. We'll see how it goes.
but, I mean, everybody has their own confidence. I know damn well Frank is in that cell. Actually, I am.
Oh yeah, you are. Ooh,
Yeah,
Frankie.
we knew it. We knew it.
Did somebody
Yeah.
in the gulag say that?
Yeah.
What, Frankie G in?
Yeah,
Frankie.
I
is in.
acted on my idea, but with 0.25, and I'll be adding the full position on my new idea.
Boy,
What?
JJ, don't
That's
break
such
that
a
low
sneaky
window.
guy.
Don't- Give us a top wick before breaking that low, GJ.
Yeah.
Sneaky bastard, Frankie G. What's your
He's like still like, oh, I'm waiting for this 30 to close, and then I'm in.
He's like, "Yeah, actually, I'm already in, guys."
What a joke.
What's your MG?
172.
What?
Yeah, no, this isn't the best.
What did you say?
opportunity.
172.
Yeah, 155, 172. That was my
Fucking hell.
Bad boy Frankie, 10 pips
I want
out.
to make a top wick first and then come back down again, but probably gonna move already, but I
Yeah,
don't.
probably
don't
gonna
mind.
move already.
Yeah.
It's
No, it
okay.
might mess around until like New York
Yeah.
time, but it's definitely gonna push all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, I'm not rushing as well.
No, I'm definitely not in a rush. You need to take it easy.
I didn't take anything. I have had the finger on the trigger, but not with no top wick. I want to see like 5-minute resistance now, and then go down.
That's the thing. This is why you need to wait for a top wick.
We might come into 180 sort of zone.
Yeah, once 150 at least. If we come to 150, I might take a sell.
Yeah, as a retest.
Yeah. Seen that happen over and over and over and over again.
Especially if we respect the 5-minute highs.
Yeah.
And now it's making top wick, so
Yeah.
if now it starts flipping, that's already good.
So Frank, where did you take your sell? Break a 4-hour low or 5-minute close at 150, 140?
No, I was looking at the 15-minute close, and after I took it at the break,
Oh,
the
inside the
15-minute low.
range.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you talked about that. I remember. Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, smaller risk, just like
Dynamic.
iron it out. And yeah, and after, like, if like I said, if it does this move, I put my full position and make a bit more money.
Honorable work. Good job,
I
man.
mean,
Execution.
we'll see.
Man,
Yeah,
like
we'll
Frank,
see.
yeah, that insane entry.
We'll see if it plays out.
Man, like Frank has his gun 24/7 ready. He's like, GJ can go name playing with me. Bang, bang, bang.
Nah, I remember. Man's on a mission now.
Yeah.
Man's on a mission. He ain't playing around no more.
He's like, I dropped out, boys. Coming in hot.
Yeah. I don't know if the Gulag can know, but
Oh, can the Gulag know? They know now, so
It is
delicate
what it is.
situation. Just have to wait. I want it to go up a little bit more. But it makes sense that it retested this area.
I think if it like, I don't want it to break the 154, so the 5-minute high. You start like even making that wick back in range. And
I mean, it did that weird thing where it broke the high and broke the low, so I would say you should be good now
High volume.
on the 4-hour time frame.
Yeah, it's just a very high volume candle, but I don't see a high volume right now, so that's the only difference.
Yeah, like I said, based on behavior, last couple of days, like even yesterday, it wanted to go down, messed around, and then by New York started dropping again.
That'd be funny if the 4-hour flipped bullish now off of this 5-minute push.
XD.
I'm actually in these buys.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. You're a fucking G, man. You're
What is in
different.
buys? Where?
Yeah, you take
GG?
buys.
Yeah.
And GJ buys. We're like, let's take sells, and then it's like, oh, perfect. There's my confluence to take buys.
Man, like Koala saying sells and then takes a buy.
Yeah.
Proper.
He's a market maker, you know. He grabs the liquidity.
Yeah, but
entices us.
what's your buy idea behind this?
On this one, it's just the because if you look on the
Fibonacci?
that also, but if you look from at 154.823, that's your higher low. So this should be the next higher low. But it's also reacted. Yeah, it's also reacted on the lower high on the 4-hour. But overall, we're still bullish. Overall, bigger time frames. So now I got a 5-pip stop. It's not
what?
Got a 5-pip stop, nothing major.
Mm.
Or 7-pip stop, sorry. And I'm an EU buy, so those be my 2 trades for today.
To be honest, if you're looking from that perspective, it makes sense because we already like sort of made higher low than we made, and that we might make a new higher low now to push further up because
and it might just actually. It actually just retested. Yeah,
it might just fake out. Everyone's just thinking, "Oh, we're going into sells," so I'll be really cautious unless we break the low of this candle. Then it would be a good idea to sell because then we sort of reject the 151 level.
Yeah, I got my stops below this 5-minute.
Yeah, so if we come down again, yeah, that just shows that we sort of rejecting that coming off from that area. But if we coming back in the range, I'm not touching GJ.
Yeah.
Luke's in some cells, probably. You can see it from his face.
What? No, man.
Oh.
I'm not in.
Why you lied to
I didn't say shit, man. I'm just laughing. I'm
just sitting there.
I'm
Just sitting there
laughing.
like, fuck you guys. Shit anyway. He's like, fucking Guala, you idiot. Why you buying?
No. I'm all good, man. I'm all good.
got 155.150. Trust.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you, Master P.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a delicate situation. I'm in with very, very low risk anyways.
Ooh, I got it right.
You got it right.
See the look on your face.
You know when I look this way that there's the current situation
Your
happening.
laptop, yeah.
This way is just the screen and this way is the laptop. I wasn't happy about the entry though. But I'm in with just low risks.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Mhm.
I'd want to see
It's a delicate situation though.
Yeah, I'd have taken it too, but the way it created that bottom
Yeah.
wick first and then start going up, I'm like, let's wait for like a 5-minute to close bearish maybe.
Yeah. I want
Like,
this
should be
to
good.
be respected. If we break 155 again, looking a little bit cautious.
Yeah, but you can see the 5 minutes starting to get smaller body.
Yeah. Let's see. I was in actually after you, Voila.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never took sales actually.
No, you took buys, and after that,
buys.
I took something.
No, it's either one or the other. Would you
Yeah,
take?
we're-
You only have two options here, buddy.
I don't mind. Or we're gonna range.
Are you telling me you over algorithm trading over here? You buying and selling?
No. Only two things can happen. Oh, yeah. Two things can happen, or up or down, or no, three things, or it can range at our entry.
I think if this 5-minute closes well.
This is a dangerous trade. So maybe if we go down a little bit more, I'll show you what I'm doing. But it's a little aggressive. Yeah.
It makes sense with this 5-minute. If I can look how they're starting to close bearish.
Don't jinx it, man.
No. But like they're starting to close small body.
Yeah.
I'm looking to do something as well. In terms
If
of
it
that.
breaks that low, 109, we should continue moving down. Closed. Did disrespect the previous high, but let's see.
Let's go, EU. That's my baby right there. EU engulfed. We're on the way now. TP is already hit.
Which one? EU.
Yeah, it's about to, I'm speaking it into existence. The 30-minute engulfed the previous, and I'm like, TP is already hit. So it's already done. It's already there.
Nice. The spread on GG is high today, man. Am I wrong?
What do you have? IC?
Yeah. For me, it's like 8, 9, just one
Mine
pip.
is 0. Where do I see it actually on my phone?
7, 8, 6, 5.
Where
Right
do
now
you
it's
see
going
it?
down a little bit. What?
Where
On
do
your
you
phone?
see it at?
Yeah, on your phone.
Oh,
Yeah, on your
okay.
phone.
I'm looking at my terminal. I'm looking left, looking right. I'm looking in the corners. Like where? Let's see. My spread on GJ is 86767.
Yeah, mine too.
That's a pretty good spread, bro.
Pretty average.
I had Hugo's way. Man. Yeah, like a 2-pip spread.
Yeah, for real.
I'm out.
Oh, nice.
Very small loss. Worth a shot.
Come
Yeah,
on.
The way it
buddy.
broke the high, not my game.
No.
Come on, buddy. We about to close back in the range now.
I don't even know
Yes, sir. Yeah.
what I had.
So at this
Luke,
point, we're gonna make a higher high.
Yeah,
Double
Mark
figure.
also.
Yeah. Probably.
Luke, did you get in?
Yeah, I was in sales.
Oh, you bastard, mate. There was no confirmation.
I was in from the
Oh,
top.
It was to retest. The
Yeah.
wick retest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just if this hourly
risked.
closes above Asian high, we go up.
Okay,
But I'm just not gonna be in that trade.
When did I exactly?
I just need EU to not. It's respecting that. Shit.
I think your second try could maybe be if the 1 hour closes below now. But have to see in future. And if it does a fake out again, then I'm not touching.
I was risking 65 euros. I lost 9 euros.
Pretty good.
Without commission. So like,
my throat is killing me this morning.
yeah, it was just 2 pips. I mean, it was worth a shot. If we started breaking down and started breaking the low, we had such probability to come down. And target was pretty big. At my target, what I was trying to make was yeah, I was trying to make like 120. But the way this broke the highs of the 5-minute candles, I was looking at this resistance, right? And I was like, you should not break this level. If you break this level, we're coming back inside the range. So I was like, if we start creating a resistance against my 150 level, then we're gonna go down. And once it broke these highs, I was up.
Yeah, because what I was looking for, I think Master P mentioned as well, it's 5-minute resistance, so that's gonna form our 15-minute candle for continuation down. But if we closing back in the range, I mean, yeah, I mean, Goala, as he said, we creating a higher low because we broke out the structure. I think we broke out the structure once we broke out of 155. And we sort of pushed and made the new high.
For me, what was a small confirmation was that 4-hour break of the low.
Yeah, if you look at this 4 hour, there's no volume.
Yeah,
what's the previous candle had no volume, and this one as well. It broke the high and it broke the low at the same time. And once again, we're gonna see New York making the trade.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been talking about. Like since the beginning of the session, it's gonna be a slow session for gold, pound, yen, purely based off the 4 hour.
Yeah, because you can see that there's like there's not that 4 hour candle is probably a pip. Yeah, 1.2 pip the previous 4 hour candle, and that's not okay.
Yeah, but with that being said, I'm still looking for sells. I'd rather see sells if this hourly closes below.
100%. I mean, if we close this 15 below the 150, I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
It depends. Forex, Dracula, it depends. Like if you look at just the loss itself, it's just based on the pips, and if you count the commission above that, that's the total loss. Total loss was 11. Just the trade loss was just 9. I mean, it was worth a shot. I can shoot this shot like how many times? So.
Yeah, I would
have
done that.
Mess with my emotions,
what?
Man.
I would have taken that sell too, but the way it broke that low and created that tail to the downside after breaking the 30-minute low and then going up, I'm like, yeah, that's a little.
Yeah, that was a delicate situation but I was like, okay, let's take a position right here. I took it on a lower risk on the 50 cent, not on the 75. And once we tapped into the zone and I saw the 5-minute getting weaker, I was like, okay, let's take a sell. And then I saw this one coming down, so I was like, okay, but I didn't want this high to be broken. Like, it's pretty much choking something, but I did not want this to be broken. If this got broken, didn't want to be in anymore, right? So it broke, and I was like, yeah, I'm not staying in because the probability of coming back inside the range now is very high.
True. Yeah,
but still, really I mean,
really
there's still possibility for selling opportunities, 100%.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at this. If candles start closing back below, then on the 5-minute can kind of like retest the low. 30-minute can flip bearish. 1 hour continue close.
Yeah, and the reason why I didn't call this trade out is because I knew that this was a very, very risky trade.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Yeah. But that's why I didn't call it out.
Yeah, I've been trading with you long enough to know.
Yeah, but next time just keep it on the low because
Yeah.
it's dangerous situation. I don't want people to get stuck in there.
Yeah.
But gold is on. Which is that? Maybe on that 1 hour.
Yeah, we'll see.
You looks like it's just consolidating.
Yeah, it's really consolidating. Nothing.
That's good though for me.
You like
It
it?
means it's respecting this level. Yeah.
Man, GA, fucking hell. This pair is probably the next pair I'm gonna marry. I'm gonna leave GJ. I'm gonna divorce her right now. Let me print the fucking papers and I'm gonna go to GA.
Call the lawyer.
No, I don't even have to call the lawyer. Yeah, whoa. Whoa.
What's the pip value on GA?
Look at this, man. I don't know how big this range is, but like 20, 17, 20 pips.
Yeah, it's significantly lower than GJ though. It's like 6.3 euros on a one lot per.
Oh, that's 60%. Fucking, that's low.
Yeah, gold GJ is like
83%.
Yeah, 83 on a euro.
Yeah. Gold is nearly 100%, I think.
Yeah, gold is pretty much 100%. Well, if you have a USD account, it's 100%. But with euros, there's the variation between the exchange rate between USD and the euro.
For me, it's still lower. I have. Let me put on one lot. Not that I'm gonna drop one lot in, but let's see. Soon, maybe. When GJ starts working with us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and make a coffee. Fuck GJ, man.
It's a
when
joke.
you sort of
Fake out.
expect to have a nice movement in London session 9 o'clock. But
Gold.
you can see we're still probably gonna have that move at 9 o'clock.
The one time it looks clean in London.
Man, look
it's
at gold.
Fake outs.
Look at gold.
It's gold doing.
Rejecting from that resistance.
Yeah, exactly.
Close
You want that.
with 5 minute note with no bottom wick. For me, gold is also not even full 100%.
Full 100. Yeah,
No,
'cause
for
it's,
gold.
Euro.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
account's in euro.
For me, with gold, it's 82%. So pretty much the same as GJ.
True. Yeah, because gold is against the dollar, and if you had a dollar account, USD account, then it'd be 1-to-1. One
Easily.
lot would be $10.
Yeah.
But yeah, GJ's done this before, where it does like double fake outs, making the range just.
Yeah. Double fake outs, and then it's just gonna range inside here. Do nothing. So with my lot size, GJ, it's like, let's do 2 fake outs. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, let's go up. No, let's go down. Let's go down, guys. Let's go down.
Psych.
You have to see if this 1 hour closes under that support, maybe not.
Yeah,
But
true.
otherwise, if it closes back in, then 100% not touching.
Took a small risk trade at the 4 hour level in GJ. Just to verify stop loss at 4 hour high. And TP at 154.840. Volume in New York session should make the trade work out. What do you think? Yeah, maybe. Price just does really need to respect the high still. Like, I don't. At the 4 hour high. Okay, so that's pretty much at like 350, 360. Okay, yeah, it depends on how this 4 hour is going to close. If you see this candle closing above 209, then the probability is getting less.
I just got stopped out. You dirty beep.
Yeah, but it's
Come
straight
on.
I lost.
I waited 2 days for that trade to hit where it needed to hit, and then it does that.
Didn't even lose 20% on this trade on the position. Oh, I actually lose.
I know what my mistake was. Look at the daily on the. That's where I messed up.
Yeah.
GJ's making some pips.
Yeah, and then this is my break even. GJ is my break even for the day.
You know how much I massively, based on the stop loss I had, you know how much I lost on my total position of the 100% I put in?
5%.
10%.
Very
That's
nice.
low. You know how low that is.
Definitely. That's really good.
Yeah, I could have made it wait for a better confirmation. The 5-minute regular low.
Yeah. If that, yeah, like for me, the only confluence that told me to wait a little bit longer was this. That's it. Else I would have 100%.
Yeah.
Just if it like had broken by maybe half a pip or not even broken it, then 100% I would have taken it at 150.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the vibe.
If you learned anything, drop those likes.
Exactly. It's a bit of a nasty day today. I know it's boring today, guys. You're gonna let some movement here on GJ, which faked out twice. But at the end of the day, if you learned anything with the explanations I gave you guys about the no wick candles, you know what to do. Know what to do. Give that subscription. Would be very much appreciated. Look what you're. But it's just she.
Dang, I said it'll be funny if the 4-hour flip, but
Well,
bullish.
she's she actually owes me money. No, it's a joke. You're so. No, GJ is like, what's the
Gigi didn't do nothing.
prenup agreement with GJ?
What's your prenup?
She's richer than me, so give me the fucking money.
Yeah, she gotta take care of the
Yeah.
child support and everything.
Child support. Got 20 child.
Gigi's taking the piss.
20 children.
Yeah.
Yeah, GJ is really taking the piss. Gold is also taking the piss. Ranging.
This is ranging.
Watch 9 o'clock, man. This should be the movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. On what, gold or GJ?
Well,
Either
I
one.
mean, you know, most trades on GJ I used to get, it was like from 7 to 9:30. Like that was the time gap that I used to get the most trades on GJ.
Man,
Me
But
too.
now-
Me too, man. Me too, man. Me too.
Yeah,
same situation.
Everybody, I mean.
Yeah.
so-
I had the same story.
7 to 9:30, you get those 10-20 pips, you can
Yeah.
squeeze them, you can find something, a solution. You would see even like from the January or previous years, like November
me.
was for me the best month. Guys,
Yeah.
I made so much. It's
A lot of
ridiculous.
people lost that month.
November was
November?
the
Yeah,
best
November
month
was
for me.
really, really good. But a lot of people lost a lot that
It
month.
was a ridiculous clean moves for me. Like I don't know, probably that's what I see. Clean moves and everything.
Yeah, then the
you know-
50 pip London Opens.
Yeah, and then Boris says something, you know, and
Boris
you get
said,
that
yeah.
money coming in.
Donald Trump tweeted this and that.
Because in
Dropping 10 lots.
November, I made 18%.
Yeah, that's
Sheesh.
insane.
Yeah, that was so good. Like the best month. Like I was winning every single day.
Yeah, because it's just showing the exact right confirmation. GJ wasn't fucking about like it's doing right now.
Yeah, GJ was just
on the
flying,
move.
man.
It's on the move. It didn't give a shit about levels. What support do you mean, man? We're dropping through. No.
Yeah, he just went through the resistance, through the support, because a bad sentiment coming from Brexit, and that's it. Or
Yeah.
like something in regards to coronavirus, that's it.
It's like a train that doesn't stop. You can put any wall
Yeah.
in front of it and it's just bang, 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 bang.
And I checked and I was like, I made 18%. I was like, wow, like that's the most I made in a month.
18% is very, 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 very good.
Warren Buffett makes that in a year, and he's a rock star.
We're not going to talk about Marcos, right? Because
Marcos is different level.
Marcos like
Marcos at different levels.
make that in a day.
He makes 50% daily.
Yeah.
Hey, GJ.
Whoa.
Whoa.
GJ is maybe closing the 1 hour back.
Yeah, but when this 15 is stronger.
Yeah, if this 15 can close strong bearish, closing the hourly below and then breaks the 15-minute low, could be a good opportunity to come down.
So guys, yeah. Thought you was going to say something, was it? No, I'm not. I'm really waiting. I don't know if I want to take a second trade on GJ. I'm just so... I just want a divorce, to be honest with you.
Just go to the gold, and then when something good happens on the 4 hour on GJ, then look at it for the session.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
I wanted to say something, but I was like, nah, I'll leave it. Gold's that beautiful side chick. Nah. No, GJ has been the London session, and GJ is I don't know even what to say about it, man. To be honest, don't know what to say about it.
Even if you take the perfect setup, it's still not giving you almost
Yeah.
those 10
It's
pips.
10 pips is like 100 pips on gold.
Yeah, for real.
For real. No, like for real. It was easier for me to make the 100 pip move on gold last week than a 10 pip move on GJ. Like, no joke. And all the 10 pip nice moves that happen in GJ are definitely not in the London session.
Yeah, hourly closing exactly in the middle of the range.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And even if
It's just
you look at the 4
ranging.
hour, I mean, it's only 30 pips, like the candle. It's nothing.
No. GJ is... I might really divorce GJ, no joke. I was like, the past couple months, I was like, okay, like, give it time. GJ has been a little bit of a bitch, but might have to file in a divorce.
Now you're gonna look at another pair.
Yeah, I was looking at the blonde girl, GA.
The blonde.
Maybe. Nah, I don't know
I
yet.
don't know.
I'll say a little bit with GJ, but this thing, like, there needs to be a new catalyst coming in for GJ because it's just not doing a lot. It's looking like EURUSD back in the days last year. But for real, EURUSD is moving better right now. Like, not right now, but it is moving better right now.
Like, I was just about to say.
Yeah, EURUSD is moving better than GJ. Like, it was vice versa last year.
It even stopped me out, you know. It's doing its thing. It's doing good.
Yeah, even moving. Like, GJ is just there sitting in a nutshell. These
Still
nuts.
marrying these buys, man. I don't want to sell, man. Just be stupid. If I sell you.
Yeah, I mean, gold
Yeah.
now is my main pair, but it doesn't move. Like, gold mainly ranges during London session. So what I've done with my trading plan is I've adapted it to use like dynamic sessions. So like, you know, London session, my bread and butter, 10 pips here every day. But if I'll keep in mind the 4 hour closes, you know, how the London 4 hour close going into pre-NY and the NY open. And then I'll check the 4 hour close going into NYSE and London close. And if I see that there's going to be potentially something I like, then 100% I'm just going to trade that session. And
So I have a question to everyone as well. Do you want me to make I'll maybe do a small live stream this weekend about the top wicks and the bottom wicks. It will be very short, only 10 to 20 minutes. But small live stream about the no bottom wicks and the top wicks, and that's going to be a video on the YouTube that you can always watch back if you don't understand the no top wick and bottom wick patterns. If you want me to do that, say yes. It's going to be in a live stream then. It's not like a very big subject, so I can't talk 2 hours about it, but I can talk around 10-20 minutes about it because that's all you need. We got a lot of yeses. Okay, I'll do it then. Maybe this weekend, if I have enough time this weekend, if I feel generous. No, no, no. If I feel good enough, I'll do it. Or maybe it's gonna be next weekend. Let's see, because this month's gonna be a very busy month. Because if you don't know yet, we're gonna do also the New York session because Rakil is gonna be moving to Pakistan. So we're gonna do 2 sessions every single day, nearly 2 for 3 weeks long. We're gonna do 2 sessions every single day. So we're gonna be providing this session and the New York session for this month, and it's gonna start around the 5th or the 6th, I think.
So make sure to subscribe. Don't miss out on that.
Yes,
There's
sir.
gonna be some awesome calls in New York. You know, gold moves so nice in New York. So
Yes. So, and
tune in.
also, I'm gonna do 3 New York sessions, and Master P will provide 2 New York sessions on a Tuesday and a Thursday. So there's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll be doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Master P will be doing Tuesday and Thursday. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But it's gonna be very, very busy for us. So there's gonna be times where we might be very annoying or a little bit how do you say that?
Quiet.
Yeah, a little bit quiet.
It'll be fine.
It will be fine.
When you need a break, we'll talk about some other things.
Yeah, or a little grumpy maybe.
Not lagging, Master P. Don't worry, I'll be back in the Netherlands.
We're gonna do our best. There is gonna be times where we might be grumpy, especially at the last week. So, so be ready for that. But we're gonna put the effort in. We're gonna provide you with the session. That's what we trying to do right here.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, it will 100% be good. 100%. No problem attacking. Hey guys, you know it. By the way, we have we're starting to go up with the genders, the type of genders that are watching. We're really on that 10% right now.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah. Pretty funny to see. I like that. That's like being divided right now a little bit. Like it's still not fair, but you know what I mean.
True. It's normally like that though.
New Roger looking. New Roger, Luke, new current masterpiece. Nah. We'll just be doing it for 3 weeks until he's back, and then it'll be good. Just trying to provide you guys with the session. What we're doing. Well, GJ is a joke. Really nice, Michelle. And one Trump. Oh yeah, that was back in the days. Yeah. That was insane, wasn't it? $2,500 in drawdown. That's a lot of money, Michelle.
Yeah.
Shit. Need to up your Zoom to maximum participants as well, bruv. You know how expensive that is to up the Zoom to maximum participants.
Yeah.
How much is it actually?
Wait, let me search it. Zoom. It's a lot. Like a lot. Let me see.
It was like $100 a month.
I don't know. I think it's even more. I thought it was more.
130 probably, if I remember right.
And I don't normally do the New York sessions, right? So
yeah,
for me it doesn't make sense to upgrade. For me, in our session, there's like 60 people in, like 50, 60 people in. So it doesn't make sense for me to upgrade that. I don't know. I can't find plans and pricing. No,
It
it's
looks-
more. It's 190 for 300 participants and 500 for 500 participants is 225, 23
Hmm.
a month.
Yeah, but in New York, you sometimes
Oh no, it's a
not
year license. What do you say?
yearly. But sometimes in New York, there's more than 500 people on the thing.
Yeah.
Definitely more than 300. So you're gonna need
Yeah.
the large meeting add-on.
But joining into the YouTube, it's not bad as well. The only
Sheesh.
difference is that you're in the YouTube.
If you want over 500, that's 560 euros a year.
Yeah, man. I don't really do those big Zooms. Yeah, I have 60 people in, 50, 60 people. Now there's only 35 in, but most of the times there's around that number in. So
Yeah, less than around 50
so just for those sessions, yeah, maybe I could do it this month, but I don't know, man. I think it needs to be put into like a plan for,
a yearly thing.
yeah. So it is what it is. Just join the YouTube. YouTube is good enough as well, I think.
GJ moves so weird now, bro. What the
Just
fuck?
hanging around here. That's what I mean. It's just ranging. It's gonna range for the rest of the session.
I'm thinking about just cutting trade and calling it a day.
Yeah. If I had anything better to do, I probably wouldn't even have showed up for this session, to be honest.
What is it you use for the highlight for your price like that? You grab this line right here, you click on this one, you grab the horizontal ray, and then it's like a stingray, but like a line. And you put the line right here on the level.
I think your runner, if you leave a runner guard, that can maybe do some work.
I'm thinking about just putting
Because-
it at break even and just calling it, you know. Because honestly,
now
I
we
don't
made
even, I don't even want to watch it, bro. It's just frustrating me, honestly. Honestly. Oh, now it's
Euro
doing something.
USD shit. That's on the move.
Yeah, that shit tanked on me some viciously.
Yeah.
Stop me out like not this time, sir.
GU created a resistance against the previous support. It continue moving down. GA, I think if it's gonna break the bullish, previous bullish high, it's gonna move up, but the range is gonna be too small for you at that moment. Yeah, 12 pips should be good, but broke the low already as well. So maybe wait for price to close above the 884 and then continue moving on a 15 or 30 minute time frame. Yeah, 15. Wait for 15 to close above 884, and then try and retest the highs. Might marry this one, man. To be honest with you,
Very gold.
I have gold as well, but I need a side chick.
Yeah, okay.
I need a side chick. Get the fuck out of here. This man.
You know the games. No. I'm
Yeah, I got 3.
not that bad.
I got 3 girls. One called GJ, one called XAUUSD, and one called EU.
It is what it is. You got one for every single day soon.
Yeah.
But one cheated on me today, so I might have just hit that X button right there, you know? The X button on the watch list.
Gold,
It is.
maybe give us a move. Maybe.
Yeah, in New York.
Even now, if the 30 min can close above that level, maybe.
You want an hourly close, because then, yeah, maybe 30 might do the trick.
Thick ass 3 chicks. That's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gold is more leaning a little bit more to gold right now, and then
Yeah, once you get like once you really understand gold, like if you go to gold on the 5-minute chart, like you can really
5 minutes key to gold, man.
yeah.
5
If you
minutes
zoom out
key.
to the left a little bit. No, wait, what pair is this? That's GJ.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, look at this. Like this, at least for me, this over here did like a fake out, and just look how cleanly it moved up for 30 pips. Like that was a 30 pip move on the 5-minute. Never really broke any lows.
It's
So
such nice weather in the Netherlands. Feels like summer, man. Yeah, it feels like I'm in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fake out, it didn't really fake out for me though.
Yeah, true. I had my
Just from
level is
support.
like 26.30.
But this is what I mean though with my things. I closed above before. What the fuck? But oh, it doesn't matter. But still, if I start acting up on those no wick candles, man, there's gonna be a lot of danger in this in the markets. But
Yeah, it's gonna
trust,
be very...
I see this happening so many times, especially on the 15. Yeah, on the 15-minute time frame, close without a bottom wick. It's gonna make that bottom wick. I should act up on that one.
Yeah,
For
I mean, if you
real.
get the right confluences, because in this case, you know, the 15-minute closed with no wick at support in a range, and you know that it's unlikely to break out. So if you had at that point, then it just becomes, you know, where's your stop loss
Yeah.
gonna be, and then it makes, yeah, and then if you have the right confluences, it does make sense. Yeah.
If I get in from the bottom, right, or wait for a 5-minute to close, like the thing is, if I waited for this 5 to close, I only had a 12 pip stop, right?
Yeah, true.
So, and let's say you get in from the entry, once it flips down, right, and it starts flipping up, once you get in from there, you can have your stop to only like 4 pips, 3-4 pips. Or maybe below these two candles right here, that's going to be 6 pips, and then potential to go towards this top right here, first target 19, 30 pips, and then continue moving up towards the top of resistance.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm going to act up on this maybe soon, once for fun, because I see this concept so many times. Just, and I used to take, I used to actually, what's it called, reverse trade, what's it called again, I think it's reverse trade, or counter trend trade.
Yeah, kind of.
Every single day, I was like counter trend, and we're working out.
Yeah, because when I came to the charts, you know, my bias was initially bullish despite price moving lower. So
yeah,
and if you see a no wick against your bias, that's like one extra confluence.
Yeah, 100%.
For taking it.
Yeah.
But if you see a no wick with your bias, then you obviously don't want to take a sell if price is moving up and close with no wick.
Exactly.
If
I have a question.
Yes, Michelle.
So I watched you do that whole example of the no wick, and then like magically it happened right after you explained it. And then I had a question I didn't ask at the time, but I was like, what is the trend typically of the next candle? Is there like a probability of the next
continuation?
50-50.
50. No, it depends, because this one engulfs the candle, right? So then you really have to look at 5-minute time frames. You're going to continue moving up if the 5-minute starts respecting the lows, right? Then you're going to have a move like this. But once you start breaking the lows, like let's say this 5-minute did close bullish, made a top wick, right? And the next one opens and starts breaking the low, then you have a really high chance of continuation going down. That's like the same as you're you're moving, right? We explained that as well. You're moving. Let me annotate this for a second. Like, let's say you're moving, right? You're on the move. All these candles just have wicks, except let's say you need to come down first. Let's say all these candles have wicks. And we're coming up to this resistance right here. Wait, this is not maybe the best thing to do. Yeah, right? And we're in a full-on bullish trend. We're coming back down again, back down, and we start creating a support soon. Let me put those wicks up, because it's about the wicks, so I want to make sure that people see the wicks. Right? You see this price coming back down again, and then you see price is gonna go up, right? Price gonna go up. This is a bit of a different situation. It's the other side. Price going up, but price closed without a top wick, right? So the trend might stop here for a second. So what you might see happening, right? You see the next candle is opening. It's gonna be a bearish candle for now. The next candle that's opening, it's gonna open and it's gonna come down, right? It's gonna come down. It's gonna maybe engulf it. That's going to be the worst situation that you can have. If we can remove this for a second, this is going to be the worst situation that you can have in one of the no wicks candles. But that's a high probability. But if you see price respecting these lows, or if you see price starting to reverse, so let's say on the 5-minute, let's say this is a 15-minute candle, right? And you see it opening, so this is still the bearish candle. right? And you see it opening, and you see it on the 5 minute. This is like the last 5 minute bearish candle, right? For explanation. And you see it opening, right? You see that maybe the first 5 minute went down to make a bottom wick. This one at the bottom wick as well. Let's say this one at the bottom wick like this. And then you see the next 5 minute that made a nice push up with a wick, right? And then you see the next 5 minute that made a push up that closed above this zone, right? This is how it looks like on the 15. There's more candles to this one, but this is just like 115, but this is 5 minute. Let's say this is 3 candles, right? 3 candles. Wait, for explanation, I'll just do it very well. Then otherwise it's not going to make sense. In my mind it makes sense, but for other people it might not make sense, right? So let's say this is a candle. 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 And this one closed above. This is a stupid candle, but it doesn't really matter. Say all these candles have wicks right here. And the price starts closing above, right? Price starts closing above this candle. You're going to be looking for buys, right? And here you see this 5 minute candle is closing without a top wick. So what might happen, what you might see is, right, you see the first 5 minute is going to make a top wick like this. Going to make a top wick like this, what it did in the explanation, and it's going to go down, right? It's going to go down, it's going to break the low, and then break the low again. But once you see price starting to respect maybe this support that it created, because initially it created support, and it starts creating a weaker. Oh wait, stream is not going well right now. I don't know if the stream is still working, but if you see price starting to get weaker, even though there's no bottom, no top wick, and price starts to go bullish again, right? Price starts to go slowly bullish again and start breaking highs. They can start anticipating price start moving back up, and at the flipping point, right here. So right here at the flipping point, you can start anticipating to start buying back up to the top again. So even though I hope I answered your question, even though price made no top wick, there's still probability of a bias, a bullish bias once you start respecting lows again and breaking highs again. But it just depends on what you see. If price is gonna keep on going down, it should respect all lows and continue moving down straight away. With respecting all the highs right here. All these highs should be respected constantly.
But yes, you did kind of answer my question, but on the gold where we had no wick down there at the bottom, like when I saw that happen right after you explained all of this, my thought was, okay, well, what would you anticipate the next candle after the no wick, and then the next candle forms the third candle, and would it more likely be in the same direction or flip?
Depends. If it fully engulfed, then the probability of going the other way is just the highest chance. If it doesn't engulf, like if it doesn't, let's say this candle, right? This candle here, let's say this candle closed, let's say this candle is bullish. Let's see. I'll put the red marker for reference. Let's say this candle closed here, right? Then the probability of this candle going all the way back up like this gets lower. But because this candle engulfed the previous candle, it made sense for price to start moving up.
Got it.
So if
price really, you guys explain like the candles, I really, because I watch candles, but I watch them differently, and I don't know if it's just the system that I use, but I like when you guys explain it, because I look for the breaking of the bodies or the breakings of the wicks. And I use that. But I actually, for gold, I can't trade on a 15-minute. Like when I make entry and exits, I have to look at a 5-minute or even a minute sometimes just to see how it's moving. Yeah, it makes sense. And what to explain to that, once you see price not engulfing, where you can normally sometimes see, let's say price closes like this, right? Next 5 minutes going to make a small top wick, and then the next one is going to start breaking the lows of the previous one. Oh, that was very ugly. Next one is going to start breaking the lows of the previous ones, and what could be a potential entry at that moment, even though price closed without a bottom wick on the 15, you pretty much retested, you came back, created a wick, and once you start flipping on this point again or breaking this low, then you can start anticipating sells again come into play.
But if it engulfs it like this, the probability for prices start moving up gets just really, really, really high.
I know, and I watched you explain that, and then I sit back and I'm like, why didn't he enter after he just explained that? Like, that was such a great entry.
Yeah, I know.
And then,
It's
and
just,
I'm like, gold had some moves today.
yeah, it's like I've seen a couple concept happening like for a pretty long time now. I haven't really executed on it though yet, so I'm gonna really execute on it and see how many times out of how many times it really works, and you know. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for. Maybe next month or the month after, I'm gonna have an entire month trying to execute on those trades and see what happens. See what it does to me, see how many times it plays out, see what the actual win rate on it is.
Right. And when you're just looking for 10 pips in gold, it's, I mean, if you catch it right, it should be easy.
Yeah, really,
It's
10 pips on
not.
gold is easy. Easy.
You say that, but sometimes I get in and I'm like, dang, I mean, it hates me.
Yeah, it's just from what I learned a little bit from Master P is also getting those no wick entries, no drawdown entries, like trying to get in even though price closed bullish or whatever. Just get in once the highs get broken or the lows get broken, because the probability of price just keep on moving. It's at the end of the day, most of the times it's structured, but also wait for for price to really settle and then start moving straight away.
Well, you know how people sell signals? I feel like I should sell signals of when I get in so people can counter.
Yeah, counter enter.
Yes, and I go into drawdown and I promise everybody will be making money before I make money. And I'm like, I should sell opposite signals of when I get in. I do make money. It just sometimes takes a while for it to swing back around.
Yeah, that makes sense. It will be good. Just try and learn every single day and go over the trades you took. That would be good. That would be very good. If you just go over the trades and see how you can anticipate the trade for the next time. Do you still use all those indicators or not?
No. I mean, no, I started cleaning up my chart and...
Yes. Perfect. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
I do watch, like, honestly, and, you know, Cody's on here today, but I get on to him, I'm like, Cody, how do you not watch these guys? Even if you're trading EU, it doesn't matter. Like, some of the stuff they say is so relevant. I don't know if he's still on right now or not.
He wasn't there. He's sending the chart.
Set with him. I mean, you know, for me, it's 3:25 in the morning right now.
Okay.
And normally I'll be asleep and he starts texting me at 3 a.m. and I'm like, dude, he's like, but look at EU right now. And I'm like, just go listen to those guys. Like, go listen to them. They will say something that will help you. I promise.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, he was in there.
Right. I know.
He actually started stopping to trade EU. Look at this comment.
Yes.
I decided to stop trading.
He got so mad this morning. He's like, I'm done. I'm done with EU. I'm over it.
It sucks.
Honestly, I've been telling him, just trade GJ. Like, these
No,
guys
GJ is bad too, man.
Gold. Just go with gold.
Go with GA or something else. GU, J or GA or GU. One of those two.
GG needs to get the sentiment back.
Yeah.
Of it's moving. You know, have something in regards to the catalyst, because Japan is sort of weak, but strong with the pound as well. That's why we have something ranging.
Yeah, what's the Chinese indicator been saying? Actually?
I don't know. What's the website again?
Livecharts.co.uk/currency strength.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, we need
strong. Yen is
to get this out of a sort of what's it called? This quarter, the second quarter is basically the ranging quarter that we have.
Exactly.
So it's okay, it's normal, right? So if you would expect, you have 4 quarters, right? And if it's ranges 1 quarter and then moves 3 quarters, I mean, you should be happy, to be honest. And you just have to adapt yourself and sort of visualize for the next time that it happens. Like, for me, that's a shocking move, because last year we didn't have that, right? So I have to adapt myself to that kind of, specific. with GJ, and it's okay. It takes time, right? We have to go through a lot of cycles, and that's why I'm saying you're never gonna fully learn Forex because it's always changing.
You can just learn how to adapt to the market conditions or
exactly.
anticipate them.
100%.
Because actually it makes sense. I'll send in the 3-month charts if people in the YouTube want to follow.
I see a lot of questions, a lot of basic questions as well in the Gulag as well, and a lot of other chats. Now, I'm thinking about, I'm still thinking about that. I'm being pretty busy with the sort of coaching community that I'm creating. But I see that there's a lot of people also that just started trading or don't know about impulse entries or don't know about a lot of things yet. So I might, with the community / coaching that I'm creating, I might make a little course as well with it, so people can understand at least all of the basics in trading. I wasn't really gonna do it, but I see that there is still a lot of people that really need that. So I might do that as well, just to make sure that everyone really knows the basics of trading. But go ahead.
You know,
Yeah,
something
if
else
you
that
open
would
the
help
chart.
you is, if you I love how you just explained candles, and when I watch you guys and you guys explain it in real time with the charts we're looking at, and you say this candle's doing this and that, I think that's so helpful to all the people watching to understand the bodies of the candles on the different time frames. To watch it as it's happening is so much easier than, when y'all go, oh, it can do this and this, because then we can actually see it play out.
Yeah. It exactly played out what I said, so that was pretty funny. So, but that's what I see over and over and over again. And for you guys, that's easy to learn because it's like doing like a real life experiment. And like if you just read out loud the experiment and show it, yeah, you learn from it. But if you really see it happening, or you really do it, or you see it happening, that's like the real learning experience. Where you really see. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if I can just comment on these market conditions, we see the first 3 months of this year, they start out really well. But if we take a look where it closed right here at resistance, right? So now forget that this is a 3 months chart. If this was a 30-minute chart, you wouldn't be looking to take a buy here, would you? Because the stop loss is way too big, blah, blah, blah. But so what you'd be looking for would be, a candle actually closing above this resistance. And for that to happen, it's going to take time for the candle to close, and that's what we're seeing with this candle. Is it's closing above the resistance, and end of this quarter, like we might, I'm expecting June to kind of just form like a doji candle on the monthly, something like that, and then next quarter can maybe start to move up to this level. So this is how you anticipate market conditions. You know that we're at resistance. You can't just expect this new candle to shoot up and have the same conditions as that month, right? If this was a 30-minute chart, you wouldn't be taking buys here, would you? You'd wait for a candle to properly close above here and then take a buy maybe at the break of the high with a stop loss here at its own low to continue up. So that's why we're seeing such ranging conditions on pound yen. It's not fundamental, it's not this or that, it's just we're at a 3 months resistance, and it's going to take 3 months time to print the confirmation to continue moving up.
What can I add to that is I kindly agree with that, but then we need some downside movement, right? Which nothing can go fully all the way up, right? So I'm just trying to think, maybe we might push into that zone, as you said, which is 160 something or 160.
Yeah, I'm looking, like if this was a 30-minute chart, my first target would be this, where this 100%. Candle opened.
But what I tend to see, just from my own experience, when we have that sort of a candle closing at the resistance, the next one breaks the high and shoots down.
Yeah, I know what you mean, like the square body candle.
Yes, yeah.
But I mean,
we can find many examples of that. And
I know what you mean.
But that's me sort of in a personal opinion, because you can see that quarterly candle has no volume whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
And it's closing like that at the resistance, and sort of if it's gonna even close with the lower body, we're just gonna see that the bearish momentum was bigger than the bullish one, if the candle closes. So the next one might just break up and go down, because if you see left, there's a rejection wick.
Yeah,
even
it's being
more left.
respected as well.
If it
Yeah.
closes exactly like this, then that's still pretty strong. That's why I'm expecting this June to close this June monthly candle to close like a doji candle with no real body, so that this can close.
What might happen if that we close outside, right? I might be fully wrong with this one, but we might close outside and start going bearish for the next one. Weak bearish, no volume in the next
and then
candle,
one break the high.
and the next one starts breaking up with a first wick down, obviously, and then the next one starts moving.
Exactly what you see on the monthly.
And then we have this next quarterly candle that's very weak. It's going to be a very weak candle, but as we maybe are respecting this level at that moment, and then we can continue
look
moving
what's
up
going
to
to
this
bring
level.
that probably the lockdown into UK.
Yeah, that's. I think the next 3
Mhm.
months are not going to be anything. It's going to
exactly.
be very, very slow, and then the next one might start breaking up, and you're going to see very good buys above here and very good buys above here, and then you start continuing moving. You can. Yeah, there's potential to go up to all these levels you see here to the left, clean traffic. So, but I think the next 3 months is going to be a little slower than normal.
Yeah, because we usually know that, okay, it's a summer month, right? So we're coming into summer months when the volume is slightly lower, but then you sort of thinking, okay, in all of the countries, most of the countries are opening up, right? So the economy should be boosting up. So that's like, contradicts with one thing with the other. But then you're sort of thinking as UK, right? They're probably gonna get into another lockdown. Because of the Indian variant, and they right now they delayed the 21st of June open up. They delayed, and they might delay right now for a couple of weeks or even extend that. And what they're saying, they might affect younger people and everything. So what they're trying to implement in September and October, to the people that had already 2 jabs, to put another jab, like a third one.
Nice.
Yeah. So you're just trying to add technicals with fundamentals, like, of the sentiment of the country, and that just slightly makes sense. But yeah, yen is weak. Yen is really weak at this very point.
Yeah, you see it.
But I mean, also, I sent this 3-month chart not to kind of start analyzing what's going to happen, but just to understand where we're in. Because, I mean,
to understand,
3 months, I mean, I really don't care about. I think the technicals complement the fundamentals. Like, whether the UK goes in lockdown, that's going to translate into this 3 months candle closing week. So I don't care if what really happens on the fundamental side, because I'm going to see that translated into the chart. But the reason I'm talking about this 3 month chart is so we can understand why we're seeing these market conditions, because everybody's bitching and complaining like, oh, this and that, but you just got to understand why, and if you understand why, you're not going to bitch and complain. You're just going to patiently sit there.
It makes sense that price is not moving like this right now, so it's just
just to add a little thing on my chart, I don't know if you can see it here, but the last 3 months actually the body closed above resistance. So it makes sense for this one to keep going.
Yeah, but very, 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 like it.
Very small,
Yeah, very small.
It's inside the range. We know that resistance isn't one; it's a collection of prices.
No,
right?
exactly.
Closed inside this collection.
And to add on that, I do think, like you said, the next one could be bearish, but even more, faking actually people out. Like I can see it like breaking the low, like coming back into the range, because of also the economy, like kind of that insecurity kicking back in, like in what you said on the fundamental side of stuff, and after they push back higher up.
Yeah, because right now we don't see any positivity from investors, right? Because when we see, for example, why the yearly push so much, because we've seen the positive sentiment from investors, because UK is creating their own vaccine. They're going to be the first country to vaccinate most of their people, blah, 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 and this and on, so on and so forth. So that's why the investors took that as a positive sentiment and pushed down to the yearly highs. So, yeah, well, that's only my sort of opinion. Don't take that as a 2 cent, just whatever.
Can I jump in here with 3 things? 1, Luke, I wish you hadn't taken that drawing away on that 3 month, because I've had to learn y'all's lingo when y'all say, oh,
I got
look
you,
for a
fam.
setup.
I got you.
There's like a certain setup, and the setup you just drew is exactly what happened.
Wait.
The monthly.
I got you. Got you.
Let's see.
Here it is.
Happened on May 6th. May 6th, when gold broke 1800, it was the exact setup that you're seeing in this chart right here. And Kerwin called it. He said, we're going to hit this. We're going to pull back, and then we're going to break through. And it happened on the 6th of this month.
I mean, that's a booby trap setup. We've been
yes, and it was
like
I was so impressed with how well he called it, and it did exactly that. And then you just drew the exact same thing on a 3-month candle. So I've learned to start looking for those patterns,
where
those
did that happen?
setups.
May 6th,
On the 6th, May 6th. I'm looking on a 30-minute candle right before it broke the 1800. It went up, hit a resistance, and Kerwin said it'll come down, and then it's going to go back up and break through. And it did exactly what he said, right there.
30-minute.
I was on a 30-minute, but I mean, you could see it on less. You could probably see it on a 15-minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's the booby. I call it the booby trap setup, where it prints a bearish candle and uptrend. Big newbies are enticed to take a sell, but experienced traders know that with volume, it's going to break the high and continue up. Been executing on that for 2 years now, almost.
And it was crazy because you just drew the exact same thing. And I mean, it busted 1800 and just kept going. It was really impressive. That was the first thing I was going to say, because that setup, it's just crazy to watch you draw it. And I've started to learn just from you guys, honestly, right there. It went up and Kerwin said it will come back down. It's going to hit the bottom. And it actually kind of did it twice, I think.
Right here. Oh,
yeah,
I see. Yeah. Same situation. Yeah. I understand it now what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. Same thing. Same thing. Yeah.
And so it's funny because there you go. What are we on? We're on a 15-minute, and that same setup is exactly what you drew from a 3-month. So those patterns happen over and over.
Yeah.
On those
100%.
And price is fractal. It moves up and down on every time frame. Like the 3 months doesn't move left to right, right? So we see the same things everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you look at what it did, actually, it's very tricky, and that's where a lot of people get trapped. Is it broke the high of the 15 minutes, like saying, "Oh, now we need to go up," and after it probably came all the way back down to break the low and to close under the 15.
Yeah, so but now at this point, it's a speculation. This is why I don't like to talk about the higher time frame.
Same.
But
like way too much. They're like, "Oh, if my grandpa didn't die, he'd live to 100 years old." You know, it's that kind of silly stuff, to be honest.
Me too. I don't like to predict the markets. I just like to trade what's going on now. I don't want to say like, oh no, I see in 3 months, let's say on this chart we're going to 164. I'm not that one.
Not true, but
we'll see it in the daily patterns
just to understand where we at.
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
Why we so sort of slow in the market, and then you just sort of understand that the first quarter did the job of 6 months.
Yeah,
basically.
100%. This is just to understand what Augustus said, is to understand why we're doing this and what could happen next, but not trying to anticipate what's going to happen. Like not try and what's it called again?
Trade what you see, not what you think, right?
Yeah.
But it's good to analyze, as Master is saying as well. Like this quarterly is just showing us that where we at on a really, really high time frame.
Yeah. And why the market
is behaving like something this else, lower time frames. Because in the United States, and I know our economy affects a lot of markets out there. So Texas,
80% basically. Yeah.
So Texas, Texas is a real progressive state, but Texas and several other states are ending their overpayment of unemployment this month.
Ooh.
So what that's going to do is you're going to see a lot less people filing for unemployment coming up in the next several weeks. You're going to see a lot less money being spent in the economy because there's less people making all of this money from unemployment. I mean, some people were making more money on unemployment than they did having a job. Yeah. So now all of that extra spending money is going to come to a halt. So businesses, financials are going to start to get affected later on this year. And it's things are going to start to get interesting in the United States, but I think that gold everybody thinks it's crazy, it's going to go to 2K, but I could definitely see it. Inflation is already happening within businesses. Businesses are already spending more money for transportation and shipping and any of their materials. Everything has already started to be inflated on companies. So it's interesting when I listen to y'all watch these charts and see like a compression area of what's going on, because it's about to get crazy, I think, for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Hyperinflation is coming into the markets.
Yeah. And I kind of feel like they should, instead of just cutting everybody off of the unemployment, I feel like what they should do is wean everybody back slowly, because the people that get that unemployment, they're spending it on all of these businesses. So the businesses, it's kept our economy going so well. And when they shut it off, things are going to come to it's going to hit the brakes pretty fast.
That's what they're doing in France. Like now we have like pretty much a lot of people have businesses are at 100%. So pretty much there's some criteria, but pretty much you get 100% of what you made in 2019. And now for the month of June, they're going to cut it to 40%, after 30, and after like, they don't know yet, but probably then cut it off. So you see like a progression, and like they're already announcing that they're going to cut like for all these businesses that had to close their government money.
Right. I mean, that's really smart to do. It's going to get interesting.
Because if you look at the Biden, he doesn't stop the machine. He announced that he's putting another 6 trillion into the economy.
Right.
So like that just doesn't make any sense.
Man, you need to stop. You need to
it
stop
doesn't make
this, man.
any sense to me. Let people work, and that will bring the economy back, instead of you pumping the money.
Doesn't make
which
sense.
is gonna have no value in a few years' time. And my son, in probably 10 years' time, obviously at that time we're probably gonna have crypto anyway. So
or daughter. Depends.
Yeah, whatever.
He's like, I'm gonna get a son, boys. I'm gonna get a son.
You bet on that.
My daughter is gonna become a son. There's no way I'm gonna get daughter.
You bet on that. But anyways, like what I'm trying to say, that the hyperinflation that we're gonna suffer, like all other generation that is gonna come in, is gonna suffer hugely.
100%.
It just doesn't make sense. And when the dollar controls 80% of the world's economy as of now, but I don't know why, because China is way stronger economically wise. But I think China is just holding off for something else.
China is, honestly, I've been seeing reports of China buying up farms in America, and they're buying them for 2 to 3 times what a farm is worth. And I sit back and I think of all of the politics in America and how many people are turned against China lately. And I'm like, but you all are selling out American soil to Chinese, and they're going to control our food source one day if they keep buying up all the land. But it's, I don't know. You talk about like our kids, and then the government's going to release stuff about aliens soon. And I mean, we're going to have pandemonium before long.
I think everyone's going to go into deep panic attack. Just a little shock to the system.
I mean, if you like a little bit of adrenaline, I think it's very good.
Because Elon Musk once came to his sort of a presentation or whatever with the jacket and with the blazer, basically, that on the back it was written something in Latin, and people translate that, and it was said, and he said New World Order. So I think that's what is coming. And if and as you say, in the Chinese buying the farmlands and everything, guess who's with it? Bill Gates. He's doing that as well.
Yeah, smart man.
Right.
So he's just.
But hey, all of this craziness usually equals volatility, and
yeah, that's why it's all Gucci, man. Do what you want to do. I'm gonna make money.
We just have to adapt as the traders to the economy and use that as an advantage.
Yes, and that's why I always say, like, even in gold, I'll watch people in chat rooms argue over if it's a bear or a bull, and I'm like, hey, gold moves so much, everybody can make money. Like, pick a side and hit it right. And I mean, it flopped this morning. I was in it long, it turned and went bearish, and then I had to wait for it to go back up again, which it did thanks to the no wick candle. but I mean, it just flops back and forth. That anybody can pick a side if you're skillful and patient, and you should be able to get 10 pips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when gold moves like 200 pips a day, it's just
it's
get
good.
on the right ticket at the right time. That's it.
Yeah, you just need to get the right train ticket, and when you get the right train ticket, you're gonna go to the top. Man, like Mitch, looking fresh. You got the camera thing on. Look at man. Damn. Yeah. I see GJ breaking up a little bit now, but there is no trade for me because there's resistance too close. It's pretty much a gray area. It's pretty much a no trade area, so I don't want to be stuck in there, right? So
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
as
I
we
sat through that whole consolidation area, man, with GJ. I'm still in this, only up 14 pips in like 2 hours. Like, what the fuck is going on?
relax.
Like,
Way too much.
Before it was like 40 pips.
I used to get like, I used to, man.
Choo.
But I do understand why it's happening though. So
yeah.
I have the right to complain.
At least you're in profits, man. You're in profits.
I have the right to complain. You know. Yeah. Let's see if I can.
I mean, this 4-hour close is gonna be really nice.
Yeah, this is a great 4-hour close. For the next one, the next one's gonna give you a tap to the bodies, and then
that's gonna be insane. If you keep on, because you're pretty much in at the wick, right? You got a savage entry. You're not gonna come back to that entry if you. What's your exact?
He's got the 5-minute close, isn't it?
My entry. That's a good question. It's at 155, 123.
Yeah, that's good. I had the same selling position entry. What 27 it was.
Sorry, bro.
No problem. Hey, it was 50-50. Or you were gonna win, or I was gonna win. But it was funny to be in a trade where both sides were trying to get to.
I thought you were hedging.
No, I wasn't. No, it is what it is. I managed risk very, 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 very well again. I know.
So I'm on BE for the day because my I just closed out positions, so I'm BE. No, I don't have to. No, it's profits. Whatever it does right now is going into my pocket or my trading account.
That's good. Yeah, guys, I think the rest of this session is going to be boring. Like really, really boring. We've been streaming for around 3 hours and 15 minutes now. So I think I'm going to call it this one. Look at GA, man. Look at GA. Flipping out. This is just insane. Yeah, I might start looking a little bit into GA. Yeah, I'm gonna paper trade GA. Yeah, guys. So it was a pretty learnful session, even though it was a pretty boring session at the same time. Price did not really move that well, but it doesn't matter. We still had some good explanations. We had some good people talking. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're nearly at 8,400 again. We're flying with the subscribers every single day, so don't forget to subscribe. We're doing this every single day, so there's no days that we're off. Even we're going to do the New York sessions this month for 3 weeks, so make sure you tune in, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you like to the stream. We appreciate that a lot to give us a little bit of that feedback. And thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow morning.
Take care.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Okay, guys.
Easy, guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Stay loyal. GJ to the GA.
Oh, mate. Flipping
One
hell, what a
second.
boring session
Yeah.
it was.